was Floyd and he was me, he would never have to fight again because that exhibition shit, as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due,
right?
And you ain't never.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. "4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. We back again. The build on this good boxing on this good Monday, man. How y'all feeling today? John, pardon my tardiness, y'all. I had a lot of running. I barely made it here, but we here. We here and we gonna build. We gonna have us a good life, how we always do, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the raffle. As y'all see, I've been playing this commercial for the last couple of weeks. We started up another raffle. We got a lot of people participating. Like I said, we added 2 more prizes because we had a very good turnout the first time around. So we thought add more prizes and make it, better for the people and give them a better chance to win something. $10 to enter, $25 gets you entered 3 times. You can't beat it. Got three choices, 3 gifts from that color iPad, touchscreen iPad, the headphones, Kenichi Bear headphones, and that good old air fryer that I might snipe. If y'all don't, nah, but salute to everybody, man. Appreciate everybody supporting the grind. We're gonna get to this, man. Let me say what's up to the fan. Thomas Hill, my guy, was good with it, bro. Yeah, everybody don't know. Everybody don't know our last name. Nah, shout out to my guy Thomas Hill. Appreciate you, bro. BBL Drizzy. Yeah, I ain't messing with y'all. Yo, we just got here. Teach was good. Lisa, peace to the queen. How you feeling today? Boots ruined Via, or maybe Sal's got some serious power. Some of both, Roger. Some of both, bro. Thrill Hill was good with it. Tony, I ain't seen you in a while. Was good, fam. Samuel, what it do? Ace, all love, family. How you feeling? Caleb stole the show. He showed everything in an incredible performance. Absolutely, Samuel. Crust the legend, my guy. What's good with it, bro? How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling today, man? Like I said, pardon me for being late. I was doing some running. I still ain't finished. I had to stop and make sure I come here to build with my family at 4 o'clock. Well, 4:15 today. So stall me out. Stall me out. Stall me out. Cornelius, my guy, was good with it, bro. Hannibal was good, fam. Kyle Cool was good with it, my guy. How you feeling, family? Good to see y'all, good brothers, man. But look, we had a good weekend for me. Had a good weekend. Good weekend of fights. We had some unexpected action, I would say. You know, for the most part, the guys that I thought was gonna won. Danny Garcia, the biggest surprise I think I gotta say on the card is not only, not that Danny Garcia lost, but he got dropped and stopped. And we got to talk about it because he receiving, I think, an unrealistic amount of slander at this point. Yo, you got people talking about Danny Garcia soft, PBC this. Look at another one bites the dust. I'm just like, bro, what? We can't do that to Danny, man. Hey, yo, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, hey, Cal, I go through it in my head all the time when I let people up here and they do that. Like, say I be talking and they just start. I chalk it up while I let it ride without like just snapping on them, because I be feeling like they're excited to come up here and talk to people, right? They know it's a nice crowd. We got a nice family over here. When people get in front of that crowd, they get excited. And why I say that, because I be everywhere. People be in there damn near talking to themselves on their live. So when they get in one where it's some people to interact with, they be excited. But I say, trust me, I seen all your comments. He did pop off magically, Kyle. I don't know what happened, but he just popped off. You know what I'm saying? What's this about? Oh, we're gonna talk about it. This the one-stop shop. We talk about it all. Thrill Hill. We're gonna talk about it. I got you covered. NHA2 was good with it. He didn't get stopped. He quit. That's it. Hey, bro, I ain't messing with you today, Cal. Y'all crazy. You started it off. You called that man Joe Pesci. Somebody else called him my cousin Vinny. And then after that, I just had to mute up because I couldn't stop laughing. I ain't messing with y'all today, yo. I'm not. But look, we're going to do this differently because I pay attention to my chat like more than anybody else do on YouTube. I pay attention to my chat more than people think. I would urge people, if they get up here, to not cut me off, because I've been letting it slide, but I ain't letting it slide no more. You start doing that, I'm muting you. I be forgetting I got a mute button back here. But let's get to this build though, man. Let's get to this build. No layoffs in between fights. Hey, bro, can you talk about it? You get what I'm saying? Them layoffs is a killer, bro. Them shits is a career ender. For real. Them shits is a career ender. But we gonna talk about it, man. Let's build on this, man. So, and this is tied into Thrill Hill. This is tied into where I'm going with it anyway, right? We all seen Canelo go out there. He's picking his opponents. We all know this. He's been doing this shit for years. He don't have no incentive to stop. He greasing the palms of a lot of different people when he fight. So I think as long as he's a main attraction, a ticket seller, which seems like that's going to be the case until you hang him up, they're never going to force him to do anything other than what he's been doing, because when he eat, they eat. So they could care less who the hell he fighting, right? But you know, they're not the ones that are paying for the pay-per-views. They getting this shit free. You get what I'm trying to say? We are supporting these fighters. We the ones, and I say we as a community, we the ones going out paying $90, $100 for Canelo to fight a guy that he know he gonna beat, right? No disrespect to Berlanga, but I ain't about to play on this one. You handpicked him, you and your team, y'all sit back, you look at the landscape at 168, you look, and I believe you split it up into 2 different lists. You got over here to the left, you got your list of people that deserve to fight that you never gonna fight because they're too much of a risk to what you got going on. And then over here, you got a list of guys that you could potentially sell as somewhat of a threat to your legacy, to your career, and go out there and make a fight where you could basically have, and I want to say this clearly, no disrespect to Edgar Berlanga. That was a goddamn sparring match. Nobody, and I mean this, bro. I'm very passionate about this. Much respect to Canelo and everything you got going on. But nobody, and I mean nobody, y'all, wants to pay $100 to watch 2 people spar. Like, and again, I'm not even blaming Edgar Berlanga because he ain't show no hoe in his blood. He ain't tap out. He kept fighting. He got dropped. He got right back up. He was fighting the dude. He was trying, but the fight played out how I knew it could happen because it's, of course, Canelo was more clever, more skillful, but it's really truly the experience. It's the experience of Canelo Alvarez that really won the fight for him, and the inexperience of Edgar Berlanga that lost the fight for him because he had heart. He didn't have enough experience to deal with the guy that was in front of him. Simple and plain. Excuse me, y'all. He didn't have enough, bro. He did. Let's talk fashion, my guy Remo in the building. Rogelio, shout out to LA, man. Prelims is better than the main card. I liked it as a whole, though. I liked it overall as a whole. Damon, my guy, was good with it. Lonnie Lee, JBT family in the building. Is it a boxing page or a hip-hop page? My brother said he just started talking about boxing on his page. Real quick, let me clear it up. Shout out to Cigar Talk, because he show love. He come over here, he support. I rock with him. The thing was, Ace, he was doing like rap interviews with rappers and different stuff like that. And now he's he stuck his toe over here in his foot over here in the boxing, and he's pursuing the boxing full time. So that's what's going on. You get what I'm saying? You watching him make his transition from what he was doing to what he's doing now. He do a damn good job, and the reason why I feel like he's an asset already to the community because he asking the right questions, and he don't have a biased approach at all. Like I listen to him chop it up. They don't have a biased approach, so I could really support what he got going on. And why I like it, because it's one more extra person to help bridge that gap with the fighter and content creator. You know what I'm saying? If you could build with him, you could build with Jusdueboxing. You could build with Let's Talk Fashion. You get what I'm saying? You could build with Hardcore Boxing News and so on and so forth. So I like to see people bridging that gap. And Cigar Talk is a guy that he'll support your grind. He'll support you in everything. Like that clip I played, whether y'all know it or not, that AB clip, that's Cigar Talk. That's his clip. I was playing it one day and he just popped through. That's his clip. He was interviewing AB.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your Jusdueboxing.
That's Cigar Talk right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you seeing, bro. You seeing him make his transition. That's all. Brandon House, what's good, family? How you feeling? Are we giving Barrios a pass? Hell no, we ain't giving them a pass. I'm on that too. We gonna get to it. We ain't giving nobody no pass, but I want to make sure I'm going in order. I don't want to jump. I don't want to be all over the place, y'all. It's a good thing too, because he eyeballs on the sport, right? And it's one more safe space for the fighters to be able to go and get their stuff off, right? And chop it up. BJ33 was good, my guy. But let's talk about this. We seen a solid card this Saturday, right? The most shocking, decision or outcome of any of the fights this weekend was Danny Garcia and Lara. I'm not fully shocked, but just part of me is, because Danny is a guy that's known to have an iron chin, take a hell of a good punch. You never even seen this dude really hurt, like drunk in the ring. You ain't never seen him hurt like that in the ring, right? But you seen what 2 years off and then jumping up another weight class could do to you. That's what you call daring to be great. And I get it. People look at Lara like, this dude 40 plus, you should have went there and be bullshit. That man can fight. He's arguably having one of the best runs, or if not the best run, since he was undefeated, since he first lost. He's having the best run of his career late in his career, and he's providing several knockouts while he's doing this. So, you know, I just wanted to touch on that real quick, man. Shout out to Danny Garcia. A person like Jusdueboxing is always gonna rock with him. That dude ain't never quit. I think it's tough, right? Because he was asked if he wanted to continue, but I think he left it up to his dad. If I'm being all the way 100, I think he left it up to his dad, and you know, he got mixed reactions. Some people like, yo, you quit. Some people like, you know, you let your dad do it. I just look at it as the fight was going bad for you. You couldn't get around his jab. He had you fighting at the wrong range, and then he dropped you. You wasn't winning at all. So when you look at it, and then you got his pops, like that's his father. You know what I mean? He's seen his baby boy get his ass beat like that. He already had to sit there and watch Spence beat his ass. Now he older. He done went through some stuff. He done took a lot of time off. And I think some of the reason why he took time off is because, you know, things he was dealing with. So, you know, to see him go out like that, it's unfortunate, but I'm rocking with Danny. I don't look at him no different. He ain't no less than no fighter than me. He's still a damn, man, I hope he make it to the Hall of Fame. I really do. I think beating Lara would have helped solidify that position for him, but you know, it wasn't in the cards. And like I said, you can't spend 2 years out the ring and jump up a weight class with somebody that been tearing it up, that been active and beating people up. So you could make, you know, a lot of fuss about this guy being 40 plus, but he don't fight like that. Lara is better. He's fighting better now than he has in years. And it's one performance after the next, consistent. Like I think this the biggest name to date since him moving to 160 and getting them knockouts. So look, respect to Erislandy Lara, man. That dude been in there with the who's. He been in there with Canelo. The guy that was on the main event, Lara should have got a win over him. So let's put this shit in perspective. I know that ain't the same Lara that Canelo fought, but that is the same Lara that fought Canelo years ago and really beat him. Let's talk about it because they robbed him. So when I see him go and he beat a guy in Danny Garcia, that Danny's not as crafty as him. Danny's not a better boxer than Lara. He's not more technically sound than Lara. His best shot at winning was maybe overwhelming Lara, maybe, you know, maybe being able to stop him, maybe Lara looking his age finally at this point. None of that was the case. None of those situations presented themselves. And, you know, Danny was in over his head. He got his ass kicked. But it's all good, man. I rock with him. Win, lose, or draw, I rock with him. I just hate the boxing fans that slandering this man. I don't think one loss, even if it's a knockout loss, a terrible loss, we don't get this shit on that, man. Danny put on for a lot of years. And I got to correct something that people had out there. They said Danny is known. He built his career off beating up older guys. Nah, that's BS. Danny built his name and got his name from beating up guys when he was expected to lose, when he was an underdog. That's how he got his name. Yeah, he beat up a couple old guys on the way, but that's part of the game. It wasn't like he was just targeting old guys. And nah, he was beating ass. Remember, this is the same Danny that when Matisse was the machine, this is the same guy that beat him up. You get what I'm saying? Busted eardrum. You know, he was pissing blood after that fight, all that. That's the same Danny. So, man, respected Danny Garcia, man, in his career, man. Now, I mean, smokes Danny washed. It's tough though, because 2 years off, would you be washed, Chungus? You take 2 years off of what you do. You get what I'm saying? You especially something like boxing. You gonna be washed, you gonna be the same guy when you come back, and you jumping up a weight class, and you in there with a guy that been in there with the who's. Lara fought Paul Williams, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that. Erislandy Lara fought Paul Williams. Like, that's how long he been around. Paul Williams been out the game for a while, ever since, you know, that unfortunate accident that left him paralyzed, but he fought him. That they fought before. Like, Lara been in there with everybody, bro. With everybody. So, I mean, I'm not fully surprised. Lara's a dog, man. Melanin Queen, shout out to the Queen. How you feeling? And what's good with him, my guy? Yeah, he beat my guy Danny down too, bro. Danny thought he was dying after he fought Matisse. Yeah, I played the clip, Roge. I had played the clip the other day when I was talking about it, but I just wanted to speak a little bit about Danny. Give him his flowers. Give him his just due. Ain't nobody else doing it. They treating that man like he's some, you know, some trash or something. And I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that. Danny Garcia is a beast. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have jumped up you know, the weight. And you got to think, look what he did. He just fought at 54, I think was the last time when he fought Jose Benavidez. That was one fight there. Then you take 2 years off. Then you jump up an additional weight class. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. You get what I'm saying? That is a lot. So shout out to him. I understand what daring to be great is, even if other people don't. Danny Garcia was daring to be great. He came up short. That's part of the game. You can't erase the work that he put in. You can't, excuse me, y'all. You can't erase the championships that he won. You can't take nothing from him, man. That dude, and he's a smart guy. He's smart with his money. Take care of his family. That's somebody that you support, win, lose, or draw. I don't know where all that Danny Garcia slander coming from, but it's weird to me. It's like, yo, y'all don't respect the man's career and what he put on, so he lose. And this is like, F everything he did. He trash. He washed now. I told you, man. Shout out to Danny Garcia. That was a risky ass fight off the couch. Basically off the couch after 2 years in another weight class. Lara was the same one that beat Canelo up. The same Canelo that beat Berlanga up in the main event. Lara beat that guy. So I ain't tripping on Lara beating Danny, but he did stop him. That was impressive. Shout out to Lara, man. And big shout out to Danny Garcia, man. ABs, he would have do, my guy. Bleeding from his ear. Yeah, Ace. Yeah, Melanin Queen. You waiting for 5? Oh man, you almost there. We gonna get you there. Platboy plays what it do, my guy. How you feeling? Malik K said Danny really could have got hurt Saturday. I'm glad they stopped it. Hey, let's talk about it real quick before we get back to Canelo, and we gotta talk about this Berlanga and how much he weighed and all that stuff. We're gonna get into that, but that's real, bro. He really could have got hurt. I mean, we just seen dude get knocked out and have a brain bleed. Like, what do we be needing to see for us to be cool? He allowed, and from my perspective, he allowed his father, who's another set of eyes from the outside looking in, he let him make the decision. He like, yo, hey, Pops, what I'm looking like. And that's why I like Danny Garcia. Pops, he was like, man, you could see it on his face. He was like, yo, we done. We done, bro. Like, Danny ain't responding. He not responding. I'm not about to send him out here to prove to people that never took a punch in a professional boxing ring to prove to them that he's tough. No, that's my son. I care about him. It's life after boxing. He getting his ass whooped. Call it what it is. Lara was kicking his ass. He got dropped. You never seen Danny get dropped. Let me play it again. You see how it looked, bro. Look, the knockdown was crazy, bro. The knockdown was wild. Do I still got the knockdown in here? I think I do. The knockdown was a little crazy.
Whoa! Lord just landed a straight left hand.
The way his legs gave out, it just wasn't a good look. It's like he noodle leg to the ground. Was weird, man. I was like, damn, he getting his ass kicked. I was surprised to see it get stopped, but considering all things, coming off 2 years, like I said, you coming off the couch, you jumping up a weight class, you daring to be great. You was trying to win. You was trying to be a 3-division world champion. And this is the type of shit that we ask for fighters to do. But when they do it and come up short, the only thing we in here talking about, he's wise. I told you, Danny Garcia, he's done. He should have retired. What? Y'all ask for people to be great. Then when they do it, we don't appreciate it because he didn't win. I appreciate Danny Garcia, man. Anybody that's in rocking with Danny Garcia, just know I'm rocking with him too. I appreciate him, man. That's where I'm at with it. I'm going to give him his just due because he did exactly what he's supposed to do. He tried to be great. He could have took an easier fight. I know Al could have gave him an easier fight. I know they could have gave him an easier fight if they wanted to, man. I know it. He wanted Lara. Respect to him because people ain't want to fight that dude. You see Canelo damn near had to get pressured into fighting Lara all them years ago at 54. He ain't want to fight him. You get what I'm saying? People don't be wanting to fight Erislandy Lara, bro. And Danny Garcia went there and did it. Got stopped. His dad yanked him out of there. I think he allowed his dad to make the decision, and he was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of relationship they got. Salute to him, man. Live to fight another day, bro. Literally, live to fight another day. Mike Kirkland, my brother. How you feeling, Mike? Always good to see you. Danny had Con drunk during the Scooby-Doo. Yeah, he did Con filthy, bro. He did Con filthy. Not letting Danny off the hook. He went to 160 like it wasn't 4 belts at 54. I'm just saying, no. Oh, so look, check it out. Like I said, Remo, and you 100% right. Not you 100% right. The thing was, he fought once there, right? He fought Jose, but he said he been wanting to fight Lara because he know he's, he respects her. He know he's good. He know that's a challenge. And on top of that, he was trying to be a 3-division champion. He knew it was a a tough task, but it was one that he accepted. Like, yo, I noticed a lot of people don't want to fight this dude. I go up here and try to fight him and beat him, be a 3-division champion. So that's what I respect from him. But you are 1,000,000% right with saying they're all 4 belts at 154. But I do respect his decision to want to try to chase some more legacy and be great. And call it what it is. He probably thought he was going to catch Lara looking like 40 plus in that fight, right? He probably like, man, and he been beating these dudes' ass. He ain't been in there with me. You get what I'm saying? He looking good against them guys until he got in there and he found out that you looked a lot just like them guys. You was another knockout victim. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. I get it. Should stop the fight. He took way too much punishment. You think so, Berlanga? It's tricky, man. It's tricky. We're going to talk about it. Teach was good with it. But it looked like Danny thought twice and then took a knee. It looked like his legs gave out a little bit, Teach. It looked like his legs like did a little noodle. He did a little dance. That's why Lara did that tough glove boxing. What's good, fam? Shout out to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, man. Danny should have taken a tune-up. I think he should have acclimated tough glove. I think he should have tried to acclimate to the weight class before just taking the challenge. I think it would have made a lot more sense. I think he could have put himself in a much better situation, right? Had he done that. But it is what it is. I respect the test. I respect the challenge. Lara, like I said, a lot of people is not going to want to fight that dude. Even now, 40 plus, they're not going to want to fight that dude. I'm telling you, they're not going to want to fight Lara out here aging like the finest wine, bro. And he's smoking shit. Like I said, this man got turned 40 plus, start knocking people out in a heavier weight class. Later in his career, in the late stages of his career, is crazy. Shout out to Lara, man. He's still out here putting on, bro. Tired of showcase fights and light touch match, making at the long layoffs. Tired of seeing your promoter all in the videos live and just signed with the PBC. But the problem is that them not having dates and the inactivity, it essentially leading to their biggest earners and some of their biggest stars with inactivity. Just look at Errol Spence situation and some of it's self-inflicted, but just look at the inactivity that he's been dealing with ever since his situation. Look at Danny Garcia and the big layoffs that he's been going through, right? PBC, man, something with them and the fact that he could spend that much time off, and that's the fight you wanted to make for him is tough. So that's the only problem that I see with them, right? That's a negative. That could be a potential issue. Inactivity and lack of dates and people not being able to get you know what I mean? Stay active. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland putting the color in the chat. Much love to my bro. He said, I agree. Respected Danny. He had a nice career and resume. He an old dog now. You know what I'm saying? The man got some kids. He got a nice, beautiful wife, man. Danny chilling, man. Danny, you know what I mean? Danny probably ain't as hungry as he once was, but he did it because he still love it. You know what I'm saying? He still love boxing. You know what I mean? And I respect it, bro. I respect it. If he was to fight again, I'll support him. If he retired, I'm supporting that. Shout out to Danny Garcia. But let's get to Canelo because he bogus too. We got a lot to talk about.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland, man. Yeah, man. So you know, Danny should have fought Leo Brooks or Ugas at 54. He could have like Remo. Those are definitely options, but I think, like I said, I think he took a risk nonetheless. But I think he miscalculated what Lara was at this stage. I think he felt like at some point this man gonna look his age. No, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. Adrian was good with it, my guy. Motown, I don't know. Danny done his thing in boxing. Absolutely. Shout out to my brother Platboy Plays putting that color in the chat, man, for the 10-piece. Salute to you and my brother Mike Kirkland. Rocking with you till I get all work. Keep cooking. That's love, man. Appreciate you. Don't work too hard.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
K calls it. What it do, K? He said, I hope that show Spence get a tune-up lesson. Hey, man. I'm hearing it might be over for him. I'm hearing it might be over for EJ. I'm hearing it might be over for him. I don't know how factual it is, but I'm going to use logic. I know the last time I seen you in the ring, you look like a shell of yourself. I know you've been going through issues with finding a trainer since you split up from Derrick James. It's been back and forth as to who's going to fight for Endura. and you still don't have a trainer, I don't know. I've been hearing that it might be over for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Danny's a warrior, man. Danny's a warrior. Trying to squeeze everybody. And yeah, I think it's hard. I think it's hard, bro. Danny got the itch, need to stay at 54. He do, Adrian. But I think, look, I respect it because I think he just tried to be a 3-division champion. He was trying to do it. He was trying to be a 3-division champion. Yo, put that, cement his legacy a little more. And I think that's why he bypassed the people at 54 and took his shot at Lara at 60. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely with you. He if he's going to continue, 54 is where he need to compete at, campaign at. I don't think 160 is for him. I think that's a bit much. He's not a big dude. I don't know if y'all ever seen him in person. These boxers don't be big at all, man. They can fight. I always say that. They don't be really big guys. They just can fight. You know what I mean? So, but let's get to this, man. Canelo and Berlanga, they got it on. Canelo picked Berlanga as Big Dre would it do, my guy. He picked him as the next hand-picked opponent that he could go in there and look good against. Canelo and his team, at this point, they're very good at selecting. I think at the pace they're going, he probably spend the rest of his career doing this, moving like this, and he probably don't lose again. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make sure that he never takes another loss. You get what I'm saying? For me, it's not about the loss. If Canelo lost again, I would still respect him the same. But we here to not only talk about the end result was him just dominating a guy that he handpicked, which is why you can't expect nobody to want to pay $100 to watch you fight a sparring match, bro. And no disrespect to Canelo, you're not knocking guys out. So they definitely got a problem with it. Not only are you and your team carefully selecting and handpicking who y'all think y'all can beat, you're not knocking and getting rid of these guys. You're not knocking them out like you used to. Fights are going longer. It ain't. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. And I'm gonna tell you, I gave up before this fight. I gave up on the Canelo and David Benavidez thing. But after hearing how heavy Berlanga was in this fight, how heavy he was, and the fact that Canelo decided to stick his nose in 175 business again when he said if Beevil beats Better Beef, he'll go up there and face him for the title. We got to call bullshit. We got to call him out on it. I know he don't care, and we got to call BS. If you're going to go back up to 175, why don't you fight the guy that you should have fought at 68? Even if you got to bring him back down now and then he got to fight at 75. I wouldn't even be 100% mad if you did that. But at this point, two factors that's making me think that he should definitely fight Benavidez and at least get that man an opportunity to be great. You know what I mean? For one, you fought Edgar Berlanga, who, what did they say he rehydrated to? That's because we going to get to it. Did they say Edgar rehydrated too? Fight night. Now, look, this is very interesting, y'all. Because remember, Canelo said about Benavidez, he don't bring nothing but an extra 25 pounds or something like that. And he kind of tried to downplay it like he ain't nothing but just a big boy. I still beat him. But you fought a guy that was 193. You damn near fought a heavyweight. You know what I mean? Cruiser my ass. I got another clip where he said he comes in, he be 205. Watch. And you telling me Benavidez is 189 and you won't fight him? Nah, I'm not. I'm definitely not feeling that. I'm definitely not feeling it. Definitely not feeling it. So this is again, he gained 25.4 pounds at the scale and 167.6. So that's the same thing. So you could fight Berlanga, who's clearly bigger than Benavidez, but not Benavidez, and y'all Canelo fans don't see what the problem is with that. The man stuck his nose back in 175 business. And he's selectively picking again. He didn't say, I'll go up to 175 and fight the winner. It better be even Beevil. He's selecting the easier or who he believes to be the lesser of the two evils, which is Beevil. And Beevil beat him once, Beevil beat him again. But my thing is, if you will jump back up there and fight another light heavyweight, the only light heavyweight you really need to be fighting is David Benavidez. I don't want to hear shit no more from Canelo. I'm sorry. You can continue to handpick. I'm gonna continue to watch the fights with people. Like I am never paying $90 to $100 to watch Canelo fight who he want to fight. If he fights somebody I want to see him fight, then I can understand paying my money. But until then, I'm sorry, and I support boxing, but I can't support selective. You just handpicking guys that you know you gonna beat. The dude was bigger than Benavidez, bro, and you won't fight him. And now you to make it even worse, to make matters worse, you got your eyes set on 175 and what they got going on up there. Like 268 pounders ain't just leave the division and go up there all because you gatekeeping the belts and not giving nobody else a chance. Canelo is selfish as hell as a fighter when it comes to that. He don't want to allow nobody else a chance to fight for the belts. You get what I'm saying? He vacated the one or got stripped, however you want to look at it, the IBF title. I wouldn't be surprised if he fought for it again to become undisputed, man. I just can't respect what he's doing. You fought a very big kid in Edgar Berlanga. He was undeserving. No disrespect to him. He didn't properly position himself for a Canelo fight. David Benavidez has. And not only that, you fought a guy that be rehydrating to 200 and something pounds, yo. Check this out, y'all.
And after that, we can line up me and Joshua.
You want to move up to heavyweight already?
I go in like 205 solid.
205 might still be a little bit small.
It's too small.
We can beef you up to 225.
Nah, I'm gonna be fat as shit, bro.
He comes in a solid 205. What Deontay Wilder be weighing, like 220-ish, 215, 218? You fought basically an undersized heavyweight, but you wouldn't fight the 168-pound Mexican monster. I hate to like beat a dead horse and like peel the scab back off of this one, but after just seeing how things played out, it's very tough. My hard-working ass to say I'm going to take $100 because I like Canelo Alvarez so much that I'm willing to pay my money no matter who he fights. It's not that. I don't feel that way. If you give me something that's worth the money that I'm paying, $100 to me is a lot to watch you fight, to have a sparring match. And I say sparring because you win every round, you controlling it. It's just like you in there with a lesser sparring partner. No disrespect to Edgar Berlanga because he held it down. He didn't quit. He got dropped, got back up. He kept fighting. Kudos to him. But that shit was a sparring match, bro. It was a sparring match. You didn't knock him out. You dropped him, but you didn't knock him out. You ain't getting rid of these guys. My thing is this. You're going to be scouting and handpicking these opponents. You gotta get rid of them. Nah. You got to get rid of them, bro. You got to get rid of everybody talking about how hard he hit. Damn it, people was criticizing the hell out of a fighter for not getting a knockout in his last fight. Here we go. This guy's handpicking who he wants to fight. He's not getting rid of these guys. And it's just 12-round sparring matches. The one before, I don't know if he's lying, but, I mean, we hang on to everything these fighters say. He said he carried Munguia. So now you handpick people and then you carry him? Like, I don't like how he moving. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I don't like how he moving. Canelo Alvarez, you need to fight David Benavidez. You getting in the ring with a guy that's solid 205, as he said. Benavidez is what, 189? 189, bro? 189. Now you gotta fight that man. If you thinking about going back up to 175, it better be to fight Benavidez, man. I ain't trying to hear it, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. That dude bogus, man. 25 pounds, I'm telling you, bro. 193. Plat Boy, shout out to my bro putting that color back in the chat. He said, not buying a Canelo fight till he fight an A+ opponent with him one Beaver winner. I'll block Benavidez again in another weight class. Now, who respects that? Plat Boy, because that's what I was thinking too. Now, who respects that? The man said, all right, cool. You won't give me a shot? No problem. We ain't thinking about you. We gonna go up. Morrell said the same thing. He seen what was going on with Benavidez. He said, you know what? I'm going to take my talents to 75 too. You had two top-tier talents that could have been potential future opponents of yours move out of the division because they see the spectacle that is 168 as long as you got those belts. You get what I'm saying? So now, instead of fighting Benavidez, you want to fight somebody that he's positioning himself to fight, and you think I can't respect that. I can't respect it, bro. You and look, furthermore, notice he, like I said before, he didn't say I'll fight the winner of Better Beav and Beevil. He said I'll fight Beevil if he win. So again, you hand picking. You don't want nothing to do with the bear with gloves and Arthur Beterbiev. You don't want to fight him, but you'll fight Bevel again. I can't rock with it, bro. I can't rock with it. You want Bevel to do the hard work and the heavy lifting, win all the belts, and then you go up there and challenge for them, and they'll allow you to do it because you make money. I don't want to see that shit. And as a matter of fact, I hope Bevel do win. Nothing against Beterbiev, he'd be all right. I hope Bevel do win, and he take his silly ass back up there, because that's the only way we're gonna see him in there with an A+ opponent again, bro. If you want to see him in there, Platt Boy, the only way we're going to see him if he go up at the 75 and fight Bevel. So now we got a root for Bevel to win and hope that he's serious about going up there and fighting him, because that is the only way you will ever see Canelo Alvarez in the ring with an A+ fighter. I respect the resume. I respect the work he put in, all of that. But I don't respect a guy coasting in his early to mid-30s. I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. You coasting, you hand picking, you blocking younger fighters that's deserving, you stopping them to get an opportunity. When are you gonna do what passing of the torch moment has Canelo Alvarez provided since he been boxing, bro? What? He don't want who? He picking people that he know he can beat up on, but the guys that deserve the shot, he gonna skip over them. I just can't rock with that. I'm sorry, man. I ain't telling you to fight killer after killer after killer. But what I am asking you to do is don't be a gatekeeper. You get what I'm saying? And you stopping people from making a bag. You stopping people from being able to call themselves champion. Fighters are having to just move up a weight class because you're going to just keep doing what you're doing and they never going to get a shot. So you stopping them from making money. You won't pass the torch and you're going to gatekeep all the belts. I can't support that shit. I can't support that. I really can't. He a hell of a fighter. I respect him. But I don't respect his moves and how he think right now, because he feel like because you fought all of these fighters and put all this work in, now I should just be able to pick who I want. When you pay yourself, if you were paying yourself, then maybe so. But it's other people's money. So my thing is, when you go to the movies, do you go pay for the movie you don't want? When you go to a restaurant, do you go order the food you don't want? No, right? The reason you pay for your shit because it's what you want when you get it, right? Reason you pay that ticket for that movie because it's what you want to see, right? When you going. Same shit with Canelo. That's like a box. It's like a movie in real life with no script. You get what I'm saying? So if you're gonna do that, I just can't. I can't support it, bro. I can't support it. I can't pay $100 for something I don't care to see. And you know what? I know it's an undercard and all that, but I ain't hearing none of it. I ain't hearing it. If the top of the card is gonna be a hand-picked fight, then I'm gonna treat the entire card like it's that.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to my bro Platt Boy, man. Appreciate you, fam. 704 Joe, what's good? Millen Films, what's good, my guy? How you feeling? I'll pay $100 for Canelo versus Beterbiev. Hey, Roja, I bet you might be willing to pay a little more than that. You get what I'm saying? You might be willing to pay a little more than that if you knew he was fighting Beterbiev, bro. CJ, what's good with it? Big Soldier, what's good? Al Haymon have Tank and Canelo under protection. Business is business. I don't think it's protection, but I think his job as an advisor is to put them in the best situations possible. His job, I think people think Al Haymon's job is to put the fighters in there with the riskiest challenge. I would seriously doubt that that's his job. You know, he's supposed to make sure these guys are able to feed their families long after boxing. And I think in order for him to get some of the guys to where he wants to get them to, we're gonna miss some of the fights. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is. I think that's just how he move. I don't know to be fact, but just from what I'm seeing, if you can make a pretty penny, he gonna make that money. But we gotta stop blaming Al, Big Soldier, because I gotta get Austin Trout on the show. I gotta get Austin. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask my boy, could he set that up? I'm gonna ask my bro, could he hit up Austin Trout for me? I want to get Austin Trout on the show because I want him to, ask him some questions pertaining to Al Haymon, bro. Hey, Big Soldier, if you heard him speak about Al Haymon and how Al supports what people want to do, like for instance, Big Soldier, when Austin Trout fought Canelo, Al didn't want him to do that. Al was like, he didn't want him to do that right now. But he was like, that's what you want to do. But he supported it. He didn't stop it, block it, and none of that. So when people be saying Al Haymon got people in, witness protection and stuff like that, that's really not the case. His job is to, make sure you good. He put you in situations for you to succeed and win. You get what I'm saying? And that's what he's been doing. But at the same token, when a guy wants to take a challenge, he don't get in the way. He don't stop it. He support it. And that's straight from the fighter. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, that's some misinformation on Al Haymon. He don't be blocking these fights. He don't be stopping these dudes from making the fights. His thing, to my understanding, he's an advisor, right? So he's supposed to advise you to do this or that, whatever he see fit or whatever's the best move for you. I feel like that's what he advises you to do. But you, as a fighter, if you come to him, from what I understand, and you want to do something outside of what he got planned, he'll let you know, hey, I don't recommend it, but I'll support it, and he'll allow you to do it. So you gotta appreciate it. Look how good of a fight Austin Trout gave Canelo. I think that open scoring killed Austin Trout in there. You know what I'm saying? In the knockdown. You know what I'm saying? 704 Joe, my guy, man. Shout out to you, bro. Canelo moving like a bully, fighting people he thinks he can beat. That's what I'm saying, and I can't rock with that, Mike. That's tough. It's hard, like, because it's the hurt business, and you bullying. You picking guys that are inexperienced. Nobody's going to have 60-plus fights that you fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? What you doing? Edgar Berlanga, I hope his stock rose after this, man. I'm busy. What it do, my guy? LaMarcus was good. Dragon Assassins was good. All things, my guy in the building was good with it, man. I'm not on board with the he's earned the right. Me neither. Me neither. He ain't earned the right to do shit unless he's paying himself thrill. He didn't earn the right to tell us when we got to spend our money on anybody. We ain't doing it. Behind the Hands TV, my guy, what's good with it, bro? I talked to Morrell personally. He moves, had nothing to do with Canelo. He told me it's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Behind the Hands TV, I was just speaking him up. Shout out to my bro. That's what I mean, bro. If you just to be clear on what I meant when I said that, I know he looked at one situation and was like, you can see how that's going. That's a waste of time. Like you said, he's not getting that fight. So you know what? I'm going to go do what I'm doing. If you're not going to give Benavidez this shot, by the time he, you know what I'm saying, you damn sure ain't going to give a young Morrell no shot. You're not going to do it because people think he's dangerous. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like, me personally, I feel like that was a contributing factor. Maybe I ain't saying his focus was Canelo, but what I'm saying is when you look at that situation, because if you in any division, I'm pretty sure you're looking at the top and who's at the top. And for Morrell and Benavidez, when you see that the guy that's at the top is the dude that's handpicking, what's the chances that he's going to pick you? And I think it's a big gamble to stick around and hope that sooner or later you're going to be like, all right, I got you now. I'll pick you next, David Morrell or David Benavidez. So I like the fact that both of them went up. And I like the fact that they went up at around the same time because we really need to get that fight too. The Davis versus Davis need to happen. If you think he fighting Bevo again, you're crazy. Damon, he said, Cap, Damon, appreciate you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your Jusdueboxing.
Shout out to you, man. Creole, my God. David versus David is the fight to make, though. That's why I think it's the fact that they still in the same weight class. I think that's a fight that should happen. Listen, and this live ain't about slighting Canelo. It's just about at what point do you stop doing this shit? It's frustrating to watch, man. Like we had to sit here and watch him beat somebody for 12 rounds. Caleb Plant didn't even. You ain't beat Caleb Plant that convincingly. You get what I'm saying? At this point, I'd rather him rematch Caleb at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who actually wants a fight? You know what I mean? Stop buying Canelo fights unless it's Benavidez. I'm telling you, boycott his ass. No disrespect to him. He made enough money. Just think about the level of arrogance, y'all, that it takes for a guy that can make $30+ million a fight and be like, y'all gonna fight whoever I want to fight. Y'all gonna pay for it. Like, what? Nah, man. Nah, not when I know you think like that. And I actually pay for fights. So give me something I want, I pay for it. Don't matter what it is, and I don't care about the win or the loss. Just give me something that's worth the money. And let's be real. Everybody ain't got it. $100 is a lot of money for some people. Let's call it what it is. Ain't nobody about to pay $100 to watch you spar. You get what I'm saying? Spar and look good because you arrogant and you get what I'm saying? You don't want to lose? Like, nah, bro, hell no. If you don't want to challenge yourself like a top-tier fighter, let the belts go. You might as well do exhibitions. If you want exhibition fights, just go do them. Don't go do them. Because they at this point, and people complain about Floyd, man, this man is stealing. He's stealing at this point. He's stealing. He's definitely stealing, bro. Shout out to Big Dre. That's on Point Logic is fire. Appreciate you, fam. David Darrell was good with it, fam. I never ride with Canelo. This was from the beginning. Really, all you had to do was fight Floyd, 154, Charlo Brothers, and Andre, 155 division, fight American instead. I can go on. Yeah, for sure. I rock with him. Listen, I respect him, and he can fight, but I don't rock with his way of thinking at this stage in his career where, all right, I ain't got to fight nobody. I can just pick him. Yeah, I earned the right. And people need to stop backing that. Why are people suggesting that he earned the right to handpick? Man, y'all feel it's some of the fighters coming out here backing that shit. That's lame as hell, man. He ain't earned the right to tell people when to spend their money. You get what I'm saying? He ain't earned the right to tell people, yo, you gotta buy this even if you don't want to see it. No, you ain't earned the right. The thing is, he got so many fans that I think he gonna eat regardless, so it ain't gonna matter. That shit is frustrating, man. Call it an appearance fee. Fans are really paying for a dude to grace us with his presence, and that ain't enough. You get what I'm saying? And that's some arrogant shit. Like, that's arrogant, bro. Like, oh, man, that's arrogant. Mayweather picked his opponent, but he didn't hold the belts hostage. That, too. And then, look, he did something, too, K. He fought guys coming off some of their biggest wins, too. You get what I'm saying? Notice when he fought Maidana those 2 times, that was after Maidana beat who? Broner. See what I'm saying? So he fought some guys coming off their biggest wins, and maybe, you didn't expect him to beat him, but that's full. Like, none of them dudes he would have picked, in my opinion, would have beat him. I don't think none of them was smarter than him, so I don't think they would have beat him. But he did some picking, but I think he made it make more sense. And he never just came out and just straight up said, like, I do whatever I want. I just don't think it was no Benavidez breathing down Floyd's neck, and he just was like, And I hear the little noise about the Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman wouldn't have beat him. So Keith Thurman wouldn't have beat no Floyd at all, bro. At all. Shout out to my guy, Damn. He said, you think you fighting Bevo again? Yeah, I got it. You crazy.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Urban Mac, my guy, what's good with it, bro? LWBoxing, what's good with it? Lawrence King, the King is promoted by Canelo. Oh, shout out to you. Cash Sports, my guy. Shout out to LW, the fax machine. Big Dog Willie in the building, putting the color in the chat. Say Canelo game plan for both. Davis beat the crap out of each, didn't pick the winner. Try to fight him 2 months later. He did the same with Kovalev. Right. He wants somebody to do his heavy lifting for him. He want Beaver to do the heavy lifting. Yeah, you dethrone Beaver. Better Beaver. You beat him, then I go fight you again for all the titles. Like, bro, what? Meanwhile, it's people that deserve a chance to fight you and they can't get it because you handpicking. That ain't boxing, bro. I'm sorry. That dude make a lot of money, bro. I'll fight anybody for the kind of money he making. You hear me? I'll fight anybody for the kind of money that.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Y'all ain't gonna let Joe Pesci live, or y'all. Turkey cards $19.99 worth. See what I'm saying? Now you got Turkey coming out with $20 cards, but you got this arrogant guy, $100 pay-per-view, and you're gonna pay for it, right? Urban Max, shout out to my guy Hector. What's good with it, fam? Yes, these boxers, they gotta stop co-signing it. They got to. That ass kissing gotta stop. Don't nobody. My thing is, it's a prove it sport. That's the nature of the beast. It's the hurt business. It's boxing. It's what have you done for me lately? No matter, you can't live off no resume. No, I'm just sorry, that's not how boxing go. Nobody is ever gonna say, all right, yeah, he fought all those people back in the day. He fought Floyd, he fought everybody. Yeah, I don't care who he fight. Nobody's ever gonna say that. Come on, man. You fought Triple G 3 times, man. Come on, man. You fought G40. Fought that man when he was 40. Ain't nobody in the world want to see that fight again. Come on, dude. You can't give us a Benavidez scrap once. Damn, bro. You just fought an undersized heavyweight in Berlanga Saturday. You just fought him. Come on, man. You can't. And he weighs more than Benavidez, a guy that everybody thinks eventually at some point going to be a heavyweight. I don't know, man. I just don't like the whole selective outrage and hand picking, and nobody calls this shit out. I just don't like it. Benavidez had one window to get a Canelo fight. I don't see it ever happen. I don't even think he had that, Roger. I don't think he ever had a window. I don't think nothing he ever did would have got him a Benavidez fight. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Let me answer the door. Y'all smash the like button for me. I'll be right back, y'all. My bad. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Pardon me. I had muted up. Y'all smashed like, but let's get back to it. So look, man. Like I said, I think he owed. It's tough. I don't want to say it that way, but I think he owed to himself. I feel like you spending a nice deal of time just trying to avoid somebody that deserves an opportunity, you know what I mean, to fight you. That's all. He's a hell of a fighter. The man been fighting since he was 15 years old. So to some degree, I understand it because I feel like he started so early that he feel like, look, I put in a lot of work, man. I should really just be able to pick. I should be able to have fun. But to me, respectfully, sounds like you have the mentality of somebody that should be participating in exhibition fights, right? If you don't want to properly challenge yourself no more, if you just want favorable matchups, why don't you go do exhibitions? Are you too good for that? Because you essentially giving us $30 million exhibition fights. That's what you're doing. That's what's going on. So I can't say I rock with it. I can't say I respect it. I just want to see him challenge himself. And look, even if he go on his little, handpicked tour after that, just at least every now and then give us a fight, every couple fights, and so give the people something to look forward to. Somebody that can actually challenge you. Like I don't know 100% that Benavidez beat you, but I do know he gonna try. I do know it's gonna be harder than what Edgar Berlanga did. I know it's gonna be different than that. You get what I'm saying? And I just don't think he want to deal with that guy. And it's frustrating because, like I said, you essentially gatekeep the belts. You don't pass the torch. And you don't allow nobody an opportunity to fight you and make no money. So it's crazy. It's like you right now, if you had 68, you just probably sitting around just hoping that he pick you. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Some people probably licking their chops like, I know he's gonna pick me next. I'm telling you, man, Canelo, if you in the business of doing charity, bro, holla at Just Do, man. Come holla at me from Jersey. I'll come. Listen, I'll fight you at 168. Since you doing charity anyway. Doing charity events, you might as well get it to somebody that can use it. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get me that money. Teach what up with it, man. That's how Devin gonna move when you get up in age. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. But shout out to Nello, man. He just got to do better, bro. That's all, Mike. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They keep telling us how great he is. We know because we was here watching. But I just don't think you can get to a point in boxing, like a combat sport, where you don't have to prove it no more, right? Got to think like, nah, man, hell nah. Like B-Hop was fighting Joe Smith at like 50, bro. Man, that dude fought Joe Smith. He was taking challenges literally until he got knocked outside the ring. Literally, B-Hop, 50 years. See, this is why I can't give him a pass. You got greats. Bernard is a legend to me. To me, I don't give a damn what they talking about. That man is a legend to me. He fought till he was down there 50, and he challenged Joe Smith. He never stopped challenging himself. He didn't, even that late in his career, he was fighting people. He wasn't doing what you doing, Canelo, and that don't tell me that you any better of a fighter than he is. Don't tell me this shit. Yeah, you had more fights, but come on, man, he ain't never did no shit like that, bro. He ain't never did that. That shit is lame, bro. I don't respect it. I don't respect that, but I don't dislike Canelo as a fighter. I just don't like his mentality. I don't like the way he thinks, but it's weird because a part of me get it. It's like I level with him to a degree because you've been doing this shit since you was a 15-year-old teenager. But now you're a 34-year-old old vet with 60 plus fights. That's still a hell of a beast. And people want to see you fight other people that got a chance at challenging you and really giving us our money's worth at home. That's all. Yeah, they love Canelo. All that money, he make too much money for him, big soldier. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, I'm telling you, man, on all BS. Rob, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? Al Booger said Bernard is an unquestionable legend, like him or not. Right. A legend, bro. And he didn't duck smoke. You know what I mean? He was running at these people. You know what I mean? He was fighting who he was supposed to fight. Get what I'm saying? Fighting, taking risks all the way until he got knocked out the ring. Literally, bro. Literally. I don't know. You just fought. You just was in the ring with a guy that was 205 pounds. And you won't fight Benavidez who was 189 pounds in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice little, you know. I just don't understand though. I don't. But you know, overall, that card was good. Edgar Berlanga, I respect him. He didn't quit. I didn't think he was going to win. I was rooting for him, but I didn't think he was going to win. He just didn't have enough experience to deal with Canelo. And we all knew this going into that. We all, with this fight being picked on the way, we all knew this. So who his next opponent should be? To me, it should be David Benavidez. Why? Because you maneuvering around him. It don't make a lot of sense for you to maneuver around a guy that you should fight. I know he ain't in the weight class, but I'm pretty sure he'll go back down for you. And matter of fact, since you said you'll go up, if the only person you need to fight is Benavidez. I don't care if it's at 68 or 75, but I doubt if we ever see it. I just wanted to cook on this a little bit. I just think it's wild how he moving. He don't have a good enough reason not to challenge himself against a guy like that. He just don't. It's not no reason why you can't fight him. Know what I'm saying? He can fight. He has punch placement too. Fight top tier guys, bro. Have him stop clowning fighters for losing. Yeah, big soldier over here. We don't do it, man. We you know, I had to give Danny his just due because you know they've been clowning him. They've been clowning him since he lost, right? I can't do that to him. We about to get to that too, though. We about to get to that. So I wonder, is it time for Danny to retire? I think I don't like to call quits for somebody's career, but I think he proved enough. It's one of them situations where I don't call quits for the fighter, right? I'm gonna support whatever Danny do. If he retire, he had a hell of a career. I enjoyed his fights, you know, watching him from 140, 147 to fight at 54 all the way up until his loss. I appreciate Danny, but it's looking like the writing might be on the wall, especially when you start getting dropped and stopped. It ain't the same. And then what you gonna do? Take another layoff and come back? That's not gonna be good for you. So I would like to see him go chill and enjoy his money. Unless he still love the sport enough to compete, then cool. But I don't think he should fight at 60 no more. And you say, well, we see Spence versus Lara at 160. It's possible. Spence out there tweeting little cryptic tweets. He might fight him. First Havoc was good, fam. Danny earning more outside the ring. Yeah, Danny been making money for a while, bro. For a while. But, you know, after this fight happened between Canelo and Berlanga, there was a certain somebody that was calling for the smoke. And we about to play that to see what he was talking about. Let's get to it, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Sub to the channel if you have it. And we're gonna keep rocking, man. But let's get to this.
Here at the Spear. You feel me? Hey man, this thing nice in here. Yo, Turkey, tell the fans what we doing next.
We want the Nanchus.
Tell them we going for Canelo next.
Yes. Let's go. Canelo, come on.
You heard it from him.
We are ready.
Kendrick Lamar called out Canelo, y'all.
Just put me in the game, coach. Just put me in the game.
Just put me in the game, coach.
Canelo Crawford, the biggest fight in boxing. Gotta get ready for the main event, y'all. But we stay ready, though. Stay ready. That way we don't gotta get ready.
Kendrick Lamar. Nah, that's wild, yo. Nah.
Look at that.
Somebody needs to be addressed.
That's nice.
Who the hell called this man Kendrick Lamar, bro? What y'all trying to say? This man ain't look like no damn Kendrick.
No problem. Yep, it went 12.
To call that man Kendrick Lamar, he a whole fighter. How you gonna mistake him as a rap artist? He a whole fighter. Nah, bro. Somebody disrespectful, man. somebody. Nah, man, y'all gonna call Bud Kendrick is crazy, bro. Man, when TC take an L, I don't want to hear y'all saying he was trying to be great. I'm definitely gonna say Ace. I'm gonna say, hey, Bud fight Crawford and lose. I'm gonna say, hey, man, my man dared to be great. I ain't trying to hear it. He dared to be great. Dante was good with it, bro. You know, not fighting Boots and Canelo, not fighting Benavidez. So Bud won me over. Let them fight. That's what I'm saying. Let them fight. Let them fight at this point. Let them fight. Let them fight. At this point, I mean, I think people will want to see Crawford and Canelo more than pardon me, y'all, more than Berlanga and Canelo. I think so. He said Canelo and Crawford retired the same night. My brother Mike Kirkland back in the super chat. He said Crawford, just like AJ in my eyes, is the reason both of them still fresh compared against the others in their era, in my opinion. I mean, yeah. Nah, I don't knock it. You know what though? That's why it matters who you sign on to, right? And he eventually had to take his promoter to court because of things not being right. And I know a lot of people say, why keep re-signing or why resign to him? But I don't have the answer to, but I feel like Crawford should be bigger than what he is. I really do. Me personally, I can't say I've ever seen him duck anybody in the whole time I've been watching boxing. I've been watching him since he was at 140. He beat some quality guys, but just never got credit for it, right? Gold medalists and things like that. This dude beat up a lot. He beat a lot of ass, bro. But I just think any of those other names that we wanted to see him in there with, had he fought him, I think he would have beat him. I think he would have beat a lot of these dudes that they be saying he didn't fight, you know? But it's tough when you with a guy that is not facilitating the biggest fights, especially for melanated fighters, as should I just put it that way. So it's tough to, you know, on one end, this is who you work with, this is what you used to. You like what you're getting paid, but you don't like who he getting you, you know, putting you in the ring with. So it's a rough situation. Boxing is terrible, man.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland. Appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button. Big B-Lo, what it do, my guy? But that is Cap. Shout out to Irvin Matt. He said, Don, what it do? Now, when Canelo dog walk Bud, I'm going to trash him like they did Charlo. I ain't. Yeah, man. Nah, we can't. Nah, Don, because we better fight fans than that. We can't trash him. He dared to be great. You know what I mean? We got to just get that man his just do, get that man his flowers, and keep it pushing. But I feel you. My bad, y'all. PBC and Crawford would have been fired. It would have been. Shout out to my guy, Big B-Lo. Say we want to see Crawford and Canelo. We already know the outcome. Fight Benavidez. I don't know. We don't really know the outcome, though. I mean, I know we feel like we do, but shit. But look, I just want to see guys fight the fighters that want to fight them. Did that make sense to y'all? Like, I understand the Crawford thing, but Benavidez definitely should be able to get a Canelo fight. All right, you know. But look, if Crawford calling for it, if that's what he want to be great, then give it to him. Then give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Then give it to him. Like, I'm not against it. Like, I would prefer that. I would prefer that over watching him fight Berlanga. If I had to pick Canelo fight Berlanga or Crawford, no disrespect, I'd pick Crawford at this point. I'm telling you, Crawford get in there and start moving on his ass again, he'll have a problem. I did hear the words just do during the Canelo fight. Did you? Said, no, I'm not that good of a person. Don, you a fool, man. You a fool, bro. You a fool. You a fool. You a fool, bro. You a fool, man. Oh, man. You a fool, man. Barrios fighting on Jake Paul. So, look, let's keep cooking, though. Let's keep cooking. So, look, that was his call out. That was his call out. Look, he got Turkey to co-sign it. I don't know if we get that fight, but it's another fight that I wanted to talk about that I seen Oscar mention. So, look, shout out to Canelo. I respect his resume. I respect his grind. I respect his fighting style and all that. I don't respect his mentality and how he decides to move. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like how he's moving. I don't like the whole notion of gatekeeping the belts, not giving people a chance, selecting easy pickings, and just having essentially showcase fights like that. And then you selling them to the fans at $100 a pop. I'm sorry, sir. No, I'm not sorry. I definitely have a problem with that, sir. You selling us $100 sparring matches in real time is wild. And I'm gonna say it again. I don't slight no. I give everybody credit. Canelo Alvarez, you are a great fighter. You've been in there with the who's. We know you've been fighting since you was 15. We know you're 34 now. You got a lot of wear and tear, mileage on the knees, elbows, your joints old. We get all of that. But can you please fight somebody that's worth the $100 price point that we got to pay to see you fight? I mean this with all due respect. We want to see you fight guys that you're supposed to fight, respectfully. If you're not going to fight killer after killer, that's cool. You're not this young spring chicken no more, and we get that. But can you please fight the guys that you know? My bad. So don't mess with Texas. What's good with it, my guy? How you feeling? I done with the Canelo Benavidez talk. I was, but this is the thing, though. This is why I started talking about it again, Dante. I was done with it until I just started thinking when I seen how much Berlanga weighed as opposed to Benavidez. I don't see no reason why you can't fight him. I don't understand what he's trying to say. Like, I'm starting to just think you don't think you can beat him. I don't think he's scared, but I just don't think he feel like he can beat Benavidez, or that's too much of a headache. That is way more of a headache than he's willing to deal with right now. He don't want to deal with that. Shout out to Don't Mess with Texas. So for me, when I see how much he weighed, you get what I'm saying? It kind of made me think. And then when I heard him say that he'll fight the winner, it better be even Beevil, you know, or he'll fight Beevil if he beats Better Be. I'm like, hold on. So you already admitting that you'll go up to 75. So the weight is not really the issue. You just ducking smoke. You just avoiding smoke with fighters that deserve a shot at fighting you. That's all. Gertz was good with it. They don't like my boy Crawford. Real Malachi Raw's boxing. What's good, champ? Man, when you coming up to do an interview, man? I'll be seeing you putting that work in. When you coming up to do an interview, bro? Only people who want Bud versus Boots and Canelo versus Benavidez don't want to take a chance on their favorite fighter losing or hate Boots and or Benavidez. I get you. I want to see people challenge themselves, right? Like, look, if we had to pick, who do you think Kendrick, what's good with it, my guy? Say he wants to be compensated for BS. That's what I'm saying. He getting $30 million to fight bullshit. Rozella, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? What's good with it, bro? Damn, Canelo, man. Look, he a hell of a fighter, like I always say, bro. But at some point, you got to give the people something that they want. It's very selfish on both ends of the spectrum. You being selfish to the fans, and then well, maybe your people like seeing you fight just win. But I just want to see the guy challenge himself. That's all. That's it. That's all. Again, look, at this point, If Crawford really want that fight, he's sitting there next to Turkey. Turkey co-signing it. If they willing to make it, shit, give it to us. Hey, at this point, oh well, give it to me. Because I would rather see that than another 68-pounder that don't deserve a shot get a shot. You know what I mean? At least give Crawford the opportunity to make some money. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And see if he can beat you. Give me Tank versus T.O. I like that, but we're going to get to T.O. before we get up out of here too, man. Just don't know what YouTube again took away the moderator status from the channel. Nah, you good. I got you. Don't worry about it. They say Bud wants a payday. Meanwhile, Canelo asks for $150 million for one fight. Your biggest payday. Yeah, Bud's supposed to want a payday. They act like that's bad. Like, what, he supposed to fight his whole career and not get paid? Never. The man's supposed to make money, bro. He got to make money. BN Boxing News, what's good, my guy? You get what I'm saying? True. Get the people what they want. That's all I'm saying, because you don't pay for your own fights, bro. Respectfully. You don't pay for your own. You don't pay for your own fights, and until you do that and you get yourself, you ain't the reason that you can make 30 million. It's the people. So that's what I'm saying. At what point do you consider the people that are paying for it, or do you just say, well, they're gonna pay anyway? And the thing is, I don't respect no fighter that treats us like it's a privilege for us to watch him. So that's why that justifies us paying $100. I don't think so. So again, just to put a bow on it, man, because I ain't going to spend a whole lot talking about Canelo. I gave him his flowers. I gave him his just due. I just want to see him fight somebody that actually wants to fight him back. Berlanga, he said he was up for the challenge, but, he just don't have enough experience to provide the kind of resistance that we would want to see. He lost every single round. Caleb Plant, who people call Pillow Fist, didn't even do that. Caleb Plant went out there and made it a tough fight for Canelo, and Canelo had to work to get that knockout. You get what I'm saying? So Caleb Plant is a guy that has been adamant about wanting a rematch. I'm not even against that. I would take a Caleb Plant rematch, and I don't want to say it like that because I love Caleb Plant. I would rather see him get another crack at Canelo than him pick another 68-pounder that we just know he's going to beat up. Shout out to my guy, Damon. It's crazy. It's his fault for not getting paid. If Bud can beat Lara or someone at 160 and up, I don't want to see anyone skip any more weight classes. No, I get that, but I don't look at it that it's not that cut and dry to me. Don is in terms of saying it's his fault, right? But look how we do these fighters. Like when guys show you that Bud Crawford ain't do no hand picking and no selective. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna fight this one, but not that one. He didn't do that. He didn't do that shit. You get what I'm saying? So I respect him, and that's why I say you never seen Terence Crawford in a fight that he didn't try to win. You never seen it. So if he say he won Canelo, I want it for him too, because I know he's gonna go in there and try to win. And I'm telling you, Canelo don't knock Crawford out. He's gonna have problems. He's gonna have problems. They're the same height. Crawford longer. I think he's every bit as smart. It's just he got to damn near fight perfect though, because I just don't know if he can take punches from guys at 68. I just don't know. You know what I mean? Should be one name, one champion. Right? I love Plant's game. This win or lose. Plant showed a ton of heart, bro. Plant proved a lot. He might could pull it off in a rematch. John's Garage was good with it, bro. Clearly avoiding Benavidez, but if Canelo fight better beef, it'll be a tough, good fight too. He won't though. He already let you know, John. He said he fighting. He said he fighting the winner of he'll fight. He'll fight Beevil if he beats Better Beef. He won't fight Better Beef. Or he would have just said, hey, I'm gonna fight the winner. He don't want no smoke with the winner of that fight. He don't want no smoke with Arthur at all. Berlanga versus Plant. I do kind of think that could potentially be the next fight for Plant. I think Berlanga and Plant need to happen. It's some history a little bit with them going back and forth. Edgar did tell me, if I don't get the Canelo fight, we could run it. Well, you did get the Canelo fight, you didn't win. After a fight like that you should be as hungry as ever to go in there and be great, right? So if you can fight Caleb Plant, I think that's the fight for you next. I think that's a great fight to make. You get what I'm saying? Make that Caleb Plant fight. Make the Caleb Plant Berlanga. But for me, I edge it to Caleb Plant. I edge it to Caleb Plant. He's more experienced. He fought Canelo before. He did better against him. I'm not trying to do a triangle theory thing here, but Caleb Plant is an underrated boxer. I feel like he got the IQ, the movement. He got the movement and all that stuff to provide a difficult fight for him. You know what I mean? Hardcore Boxing News, my brother. What's good with it, Jay? Bruce Gas, Cannabis Education and Entertainment TV. Salute to the OG. How you feeling, man? Y'all make sure y'all smashing the like button, man. Let's keep building, man. If y'all want to come build with your guy, come do it. But we gonna keep talking about this, man. That's a dope co-main. It is, bro. Berlanga and Caleb Plant should be the next fight. Think about it. Ain't no opportunity gonna be bigger than what Berlanga just had with Canelo. He already got some back and forth with him. That's a perfect fight to make, but he might want to choose a lighter touch, possibly get back on the winning side of things. But if that's not the train of thought, I would love to see Caleb Plant fight Edgar Berlanga. And speaking of Caleb, he spoke briefly about the fight. Do I got it in here? I think I do. Let's hear what Caleb had to say, man. Where is it at? Do I got it in here? Thought I did. Caleb had gave his thoughts on the fight. Hold on. Did I put it in here? Yeah, he did. He did. Let's see what Caleb said.
Didn't really feel like Berlanga, not to be hating, but didn't really win around. He was on the defensive a lot. But, me and Canelo, me and Berlanga, me and Charlo, I think those are three big fights that the boxing world will love, and three big fights that I'd love to be in as well. It was a good fight. Didn't really feel like Berlanga, not to be hating, but then
I don't think he hating. He just giving his real opinion. But see, they got some history there. Look, let's call it what it is. I would love to see Charlo and Caleb Plant run it, especially after that slap. But let's just be real. We don't know exactly what version of Jamal Charlo is going to return. And he definitely need a tune-up or two before he think about somebody like Caleb Plant. If he ain't going to be the best version of himself going into a fight like that, he definitely could lose it. So I think the Jamal Charlo thing should be scrapped. I think his focal point or a great fight for him is Edgar Berlanga. I really do. And he beat him. He get a Canelo rematch. Shit, at this point, because that's what we about to see. We ain't about to see him face no other A-level fighters unless it's somebody he fought before. Something like that. I don't see nothing else. Just Oscar better not be on that good. He said one. Oh yeah, nah. We gonna get to that too. We can get to that. Canelo just keep his WBC belt. Drop them other two. I don't care who he fights. I think he just need to drop all the belts. No disrespect, Dante, for him. He just need to drop them. What good is it? If you are not doing what champions typically do when you are in position, then why hold on to the belts? You're going to make money regardless. You're going to make the money regardless. So, you know what I mean? I don't see, and you paying them for them belts. So I don't get it. I don't understand his point. I don't see the reason for hoisting the belts if you're not going to challenge yourself against the people that deserve a chance to call themselves a champion. That's my issue with him. Caleb will pick Berlanga apart. Berlanga looked lost out there. He ain't look like he knew he ain't had no answers for him. He had no answers, bro. If the slap don't motivate Charlo, nothing will in my eyes. Right. Got Charlo beating Plant and Berlanga. Malachi, if this was Charlo at the top of his game, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. If this Charlo at the top of his game, but the only reason I'm going the other way because I don't know what he's gonna look like getting back, right? I know what he looked like against Jose Benavidez. I don't think he could beat Caleb Plant with that kind of performance. I think Caleb will outbox him. I really do. I don't think he'll stop him, and I think Caleb will outbox Charlo, especially at the last couple performances I've seen from Charlo. I think Caleb beats him. You know what I'm saying? Caleb do right by his body. He ain't had the kind of, outside the ring antics, but the level with you, bro. Charlo at the top of his game, yeah, I got him over them guys for sure, but this version of Charlo, where there's so many question marks and unknowns, I can't lean to him because I just don't know what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to expect from him when he's coming back. And he's never had a fight at 68. I don't have no doubt that he can't go up there and perform, right? And perform at a high level. But it's a lot of unknowns. So I don't feel as comfortable just leaning towards him as I did before he started running into some of these situations and issues, right? Before that, Charlo, man, I'd have picked him stop a couple of these dudes too. No, why you at it? Tia said, why you think they'll strip him? Canelo? No. I think a lot of people get money. I think a lot of people get paid when he fight. It's a big deal. I think a lot of palms get greased. And Like even at, like I think it's some confusion about them stripping him. I believe he vacated the IBF because he didn't want to fight William Skull. So nah, the only way they'll strip him, they'll have to be forced to do that. And who gonna force them? You know what I'm saying? They not. The WBC loves some Canelo Alvarez. They're gonna let him do whatever he wants. So I don't think they'll strip him. I think they'll just let him do what he wants. Telling you, it's crazy, but I think so. Shelton was good. Lara only offers a title in the 5th weight class. There's never been a time in the last 10 years the defense put Crawford and Lara on the same level. Stop the cap. Nah, I've never heard them two names put together, me either. Just someone with mental health issues and got hella credit. Like he smacked. Yeah. Nah. Charlo's my guy, man. Charlo's my guy. I just hate to see some of the stuff he go through and that people don't level with him. Like they just treat it like, oh, he's done. He should just retire. And you know, I you know, the fighter. I don't know in person, but the fighter, I rocks with him. And I hate to see people go through, you know, they mental struggle, especially publicly, because you know the world is cold, man. Charlo 2018 at 160, but now I'm not sure if I'm not sure if Caleb legs are gone. A power puncher hit him and he's down. I don't think his legs are gone. I just think McCumbee is a strong guy. I think McCumbee is a strong guy, and he got hit with some solid shots. I do. I think he got hit with some solid shots. And it, like Dub was saying, man, he's tough, rugged, not fast as Caleb, but he's strong, bro. He's strong. Like, think about it. Sometimes that's the only thing that a fighter has going for you. Like, in no other facet, in no other area or category could he compete with Caleb Plant. But power, he got the advantage. You get me? He got the advantage over him in power, but skillfully, Caleb would have box circles around. You know what I'm saying? But he's just a strong ass dude. And when he did throw, he was landing. He did, you know what I'm saying? It's a fight. You're going to get hit. So shout out to my guy, man. Hardcore Boxing News. Shout out to the IBF for having some integrity. The rest of these sanctions need to follow suit. They do, Damon. They do. Lion, what up? What's good with it, fam? Snacktivities. Y'all crazy, bro. I'm not messing with y'all today, bro. I'm not messing with y'all today. Said it sound like Wilder. Hey, man. Man, I ain't messing with y'all, man. I ain't messing with y'all. But yeah, I think 68 is going. It's going to lose any luster that it could potentially gain because the right matchups are not going to be made because one of the premier top guys there is gatekeeping the fight. So, you know what I mean? But Canelo, I'm going to say this one more time. If you want to do charity, bro, I know somebody named Jusdueboxing from Jersey. Fly out. It don't even cost that much. Get him on the card. Easy win. I'm saying, just think about it. Shout out to Agbiz. You a fool, man. Caleb Plant had to put that fight he won because McCumbee held him up. Oh, no, I think what happened was he got hit with some shots, and I think he made a decision to change tactics to force the action. And Caleb Plant showed a lot of layers, and he showed a different, a little wrinkle to his game by being in the inside and being, you know, chest to chest pretty much and working. Like that was impressive to see him, the non-puncher, be the more physical guy in the ring and get the stoppage. The guy that they think is pillow fisted. I never said that about him, and I never will. But that's the guy that got the stoppage. Caleb Plant, he showed you what you're supposed to do when the masses think a guy don't supposed to be in there with you. That's what he did. He stopped them. And had he stuck to the boxing that he was doing, he would have never got the stoppage. That's IQ. That's experience. He like, you know what? You know, I'm boxing and moving, but this dude catching me with shots, I might as well just fight him in the pocket. I might as well just be in his chest, take the fight right to him. And he did, man. Shout out to Caleb Plant. I was very impressed with his performance. I don't give a damn about no knockdown. It's boxing. Dudes punch hard. Knockdowns happen. You know what I mean? He ain't quit. He ain't slow down. And he got in a pocket after the knockdown and started fighting this dude and broke him down and forced the referee to stop it. Shout out to Caleb Plant for getting that knockout. Let me find out he about to be like Lara, man. He out here getting knockouts as he getting older, man. You know what I'm saying? He sparked the rail last, you know what I mean? Then he turned around and stopped McCumbee. Shout out to Caleb Plant, who's also looking for a rematch against Canelo. Don't always better than brother and both right. I did too, Mike. I did too. Shout out to Bradman, great coaching to turn that around. Absolutely, Bradman. Absolutely, Bradman Edwards is a great coach. Caleb Plant was in a fight Saturday night. He didn't expect to be in a fight. Hey, Shelton, I don't know. He the one turned it into one. Like, don't get me wrong. McCombie landed some shots on my boy. I think he knocked him down. He got knocked down twice, but I think one of them, the first time that they didn't call it, that was the knockdown. The second one, I don't think was a knockdown. But once that happened, Caleb said, all right, you want to fight? Let's fight. Fighting him in the pocket, catching him with uppercuts. I love to see Caleb Plant working. He was beating that boy up, man. It was fun watching it. Right, but McCombie had 21 knockouts. Dude had power. Yeah. Great switch. The switch, to make that switch to start fighting him in the inside, because you got to think at range, you're giving him opportunities to land whenever he just burst and try to, throw something just to throw it. Like, nah, Caleb Plant says, you know what? I'm about to take this fight to the inside and beat you up, man. You know what I mean? It was all Caleb. Great performance. Night Rider, what it do? That was a great performance by Caleb. Great performance. Y'all all smash the like button if y'all haven't. Y'all everybody sub to the channel. Let's keep building. Got some more stuff we're going to talk about before we get out of here. But Saturday is, anytime you have a good card, you're going to have people still talking about it. You know what I mean? So the main event was whatever. It wasn't a bad fight. Edgar Berlanga fought. He got dropped. He ain't quit. He kept fighting. He just didn't have the intelligence or the IQ to do anything different than not get knocked out. He tried. He had a couple moments, but I don't believe he was able to put any rounds in the bank. I think he can stand and learn a lot from this fight. If he can learn and apply it, then I think moving forward he might find himself being a little bit better. But still, the jury is out on that guy. The jury is still out on him. I hate to see dudes go out there and lose every single round of a fight and don't do nothing differently but just go out there and lose. That's pretty much what he was doing. I mean, he was in over his head anyway, if we being honest. You got 22 fights to like 60 something, man. Too much experience to make up for. I'm not blaming Edgar. I would have blamed him if he'd have quit. He did at least keep fighting, and he ain't had no quitting him, so I could respect that. KO, my God, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you sliding through. Banks was good, my guy. Just go back and watch the fight and keep on eye. Plant falling in that corner. Oh yeah, no. When you talking about the first one, that's the first one, line. He stumbled back to the corner. He did. He stumbled back to the corner. I think he was legit hurt right there. I think Buddy clipped his ass, and that's why I respect the way he chose to win the fight after that, because he could have. A lot of guys get hit, they feel some power, and then they get on a good foot. Plant felt the power and got in his chest, then got in his ass. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like to fight for him, man. But a Canelo rematch is something that he was talking about that he want. I don't know if he'll get it. I mean, I know he'll get it before Benavidez do, but we'll see. We'll see what Caleb is able to do. We'll see. Villa got knocked out because he's trash and always has been. I think Villa got knocked out because he fought the wrong kind of fight. I think the same thing that makes him dangerous got him stopped in that fight Saturday. His willingness to engage and throw punches and caution to the wind. He was too wide with his shots. He was leaving himself way too available. His chin was essentially served up on a platter, and Salas polished and dusted his ass right off. I don't think he trashed or nothing like that, right? But when you look at it, I expected him to win. It definitely don't make the Boots win look as good, because he stopped him in 3 rounds. 3. So I don't know. Maybe Boots did a number on him, that ass whooping, but I don't like guys that's all offense and no defense, because it's only so far you're gonna get like that. Than a Plant for finding that dog. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Plant showed a lot of grit, man. He showed a lot of grit, man. He should have won people over with that performance. They call him pillow hands. He got in there and put them damn pillows to use. Plant turned into a fight because he didn't have a choice. I think you always got a choice, Shell. You always got a choice. I feel you, but you always got a choice. He had a choice. He could have kept boxing the way he was. I think he made a decision, and it was a smart one to start fighting him, because it wasn't like McCombie was pressuring him and had him he had McCombie in the phone booth. Forget what I'm saying? He invited him to the phone booth. Tim Layton, my guy, what's good, bro? Bruce broke his chain. Wasn't that be his first fight in what year? Since Boots. That was his first fight since Boots. When I missed the Via fight. I came in when phone got dropped. I was like, oh yeah, Damon. He got dusted, bro. He got dusted. Via got stopped in 3 rounds, bro. He got stopped in 3 rounds. He hurt his guy early, but he was just, I seen the holes in his game. His punches, he was too wide, and too willing to exchange. And the other guy just landed first. Sharper, tighter shots, and Buddy ass was just too reckless. He was just too reckless. It was all physical for him. That fight, he didn't use enough intellect. He didn't approach the fight from a strategic standpoint, like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. He didn't have a game plan. It was just go in there and fight. I don't give a damn what he say, his coach say. I was watching. You just like, you was going in there fighting, bro. You was trying to overwhelm your guy and just like blast him out of there, and you end up getting stopped. That wasn't smart. It was dumb. It is what it is for Via. Good win for Silas. Via Pitbulls, some difference. Yeah, one-dimensional. Facts. They are one-dimensional. And they got like one gear. It's just, they on go. It's no in-between and none of that shit. So with them dudes, you know what I mean? I like when Plant starts showboating. Got me hyped. Yeah, me too. I knew he was in his bag. Dante. When he started showboating, I knew he was comfortable. I was glad to see him doing it. I was like, yeah, I felt comfortable for him. I was like, I know he's gonna win this fight. Now, I mean, he had some couple moments. I'm like, damn, McCumbee trying to upset the apple cart out here, man. He trying to send my boy Plant home with a loss. But nah, Plant figured it out, made the adjustments, and took it to his guy. I like it. I appreciate it. Favorite just because of your fairness. Oh, Bloom Showbiz, keep up the great. Jeff, shout out to you, man. That's huge. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, fam. I always got to be fair, man. I love the sport, so it's easy to be fair. You know, it's really easy. You know what I mean? Give people their credit. I can't do the shit they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I start. Cuzzo, what's going on? Ashley's corner in the building. Great fights last night or the night before, right? It feel like it was last night. Dude, on it. Feel like it was last night. But Monday. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good night of boxing, man, overall. I just hate to see that happen to Danny and the slander that he getting, but it's boxing, man. These boxing fans is trash nowadays, man. They trash everybody, everything and everybody. But let's keep talking, man. Something I seen, and it's a reason why I'm going here with this. I'll be on Twitter. I hate toxic Twitter. I go up there every now and again and see what the hell going on. I see Oscar De La Hoya, right? I see what he tweeted. You know, I've seen a couple things. You know what I'm saying? First, let me read this right here. This is something that I've seen going on. What happened, Cuzzo? What happened? Oh, you said I'm at work. Let me down. Headset. Oh, I hate that. I thought I lost my headphones earlier. I was sick for a second. So look, y'all, this is something I seen. I seen Turkey Alashikh, and I noticed that De La Hoya reposted this. He said, I just hanged up the phone with my friend Oscar De La Hoya. We had a long talk. Therefore, I decided the card of Latino nights. So anyway, yada, yada, yada. They working together. Basically, what I'm saying is, if they're working together, you got Oscar, right? You got Terence Crawford sitting ringside or whatever with Turkey talking about what fights he want. So it sounds like they got some type of relationship. Obviously, Turkey and Oscar got a relationship if they don't work together. Now, I see Oscar tweet, and look, at this point, just give me the fights, bro. I seen him post, Ryan Garcia versus Terence Crawford, Cinco de Mayo, 2025 is huge. And it got me, my mind started going, because I'm like, you working with Turkey, and Turkey is working with Bud Crawford. Ryan Garcia is pretty much a crash out at this point. I wouldn't even be against seeing this fight. I really wouldn't. And this is why, because y'all remember all the talk. Y'all remember all the talk from what's his name? Silly ass Ryan Garcia. Remember when he was talking crazy about Crawford? He ain't have nothing good to say about Bud Crawford. So I think, look, throw his ass in there, because I know he don't really want to fight Boots. I know he don't really want to fight no Boots or none of those other guys that he been calling out. Look, man, the way he was talking about Crawford, they need to make that fight. Turkey working with everyone but PBC. I wonder why. I wonder what that is, though. I wonder what that is. I really do. I really wish I had the answers to that, but I really don't know. I ain't hear nothing either. Had a heart to fight anymore. No, I just think 2 years in another weight class is not a smart jump, especially when you're fighting a guy that's been establishing himself there the last few years and been knocking shit out. I just think it was a risky fight for him after 2 years off the couch. You know what I mean? A new weight class. You know what I mean? I think it was, and that's why I think you've seen him get dropped. You see weight fluctuation, dudes going up in weight for the first time in new weight classes. You see him get dropped, knocked out, and you seen both from Danny. That's why I was surprised seeing it, but then when I processed it and really was thinking about how it's been 2 years since he got in there, since he been in the ring, and you know, you just can't jump in there with no established guy. Lara been aging like wine, bro. He don't look like no 40-year-old, bro. You seen him with the spray in his head. Lara came in with the spray. Lara came in with like a 3 and some spray, some black spray in his head. I seen it. I was like, damn, this dude was down there bald the last time I seen him. He done grew all that hair. Right? His black people don't deserve the opportunity or support. He don't. But hey, there's 2 ways to look at that. 2 ways to look at it, Dub. That is what you're saying. I get that. But wouldn't you like to see him get his ass beat? Wouldn't you like to see that? No, I know that. When all that shit he talked, wouldn't you like to see him get his ass beat? Because I would. I'm not gonna lie. I tell you, I would like to see him get his ass beat. Frequent Flyer, what's good, my guy? Turkey just worked. PBC, what y'all talking about? So now you trying to see my yeah. Now look, Cal, look how he was talking, man. Y'all know I'm a jog your memory. I'm the clip king. Let me get it for you, man. Remember how he was talking
Terence
crazy?
Crawford really hasn't beat nobody other than Spence Jr. that went through a car crash. Other than that, who Terence Crawford has actually beat? Name one guy that he beat other than Spence. That's well known.
I think the Spence one was pretty impressive.
But name another one. Sean Porter that was from Wash.
He was on his way out. He was on his way out, yeah.
Who has he beat? He hasn't beat nobody, bro. He's not gonna beat nobody, bro. Terence Crawford is not no, he ain't like that, bro. Terence Crawford is overhyped bum, bro. I'm sorry. Somebody gotta say it. You're overhyped bum, bro. I'm looking at the camera right now. You suck, bro. Just stop acting like you're like that. Stop stealing boxing money. You're wasting everybody's money. You're not entertaining, bro. You're boring as come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking shit.
Hearing them talk like that, come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking shit. I heard you loud and clear. Yo, Dub crazy. He say he could just replay the Tank fight, bro. That's what. Yeah, I feel you. But nah, I would like to see him get beat up by somebody that he talking crazy about. I really would, because look, the way I see it, they ain't gonna get him out of boxing. Legacy was good with it. Road to Redemption was good. They're not gonna get him out of boxing. So you just gonna be, we still gotta deal with him. So how refreshing would it be for somebody that he talking crazy to beat his ass? Because I enjoy when Tank did it. You know what I mean? I enjoy when Tank punched his kidney halfway out his back. You know what I'm saying? That I've seen Danny take big shots. That shot wasn't hard. Yeah, but again, listen to what I'm saying. 2 years off. 2 years older. You get what I'm saying? Another weight class up. No acclimation. You just fighting a more established guy. Punch resistance and shit like that gets shot over time. You don't use it, you lose it. You can't. I don't think you could afford. Certain fighters can pull that off. You know what I'm saying? But the average guy, I don't think, can take 2 years off, jump up a weight class, fight a more established guy that been at the weight, and you get what I'm saying? It was an uphill battle for him. Like, he's not a better, more skillful fighter than Lara. So the shot wasn't the biggest, but I think he a bit compromised. I think he older, 2 years later, new weight class. That's weight fluctuation. It's one thing to weigh the weight, but it's another thing to perform with that weight, and that's what you've seen. And I had a chart a while ago that perfectly described different examples of fighters going up and down in weight, either or, and you seeing it be their first time they getting dropped or stopped. And I've been paying attention to that for years and years and years. Like, and I've seen it. That's what I be saying. I don't think, for instance, right? I think if he had came back and he fought somebody at 54, I don't think that's what would have happened, right? Because again, you jumping around in weight classes. You ain't been taking no live action in how long? 2 years. That's a long ass time when you already in your 30s. Get what I'm saying? You got outside the ring stuff. It's a lot. Like you might not even be as hungry as you once been. So I don't. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. That shit matters. You be off something 2 years and then you just jump right back into the deep end, right off the couch. That's what he did. Lara was smoking. He out of what 5 wins? I think he had at 160. 4 of them was knockouts. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, Terence Crawford not taking that fight. I wish he would though. He might not have no choice. Marquis was good with it. Not a Bud fan, but he a bad. Yeah, he bad. I'm a Bud supporter because I think he get a lot of hate, and I think, and then I'm gonna be serious with this. People spend more time worrying about his personal situation with Errol Spence and what their money situation was than the actual fighter. I'm talking about the fighter. I don't know all that other stuff with the narratives that people be drawing. When that dude step inside the ring, you're getting a high quality, high level fight every single time. That's where I'm at with it. As a fighter, a boxer, he do his job. All that other stuff, when he, you know, trying to get his money and all the coin flip, I ain't like a lot of that stuff, but I'm not that shit. That one situation doesn't overshadow all the work that he's put in from 140 into where he at now, currently at 54. So for me, I'll never let that stuff affect the way I watch him, the fighter, because one thing I do understand, public negotiations weren't supposed to be public anyway. And anytime they do, you always get a negative result. So if they would have kept that shit out of the public, it's a lot of that stuff we wouldn't have known about, and a lot of the criticism and negative comments and critiques he was getting, I don't think it would have been there. You get what I'm saying? I think people would have kind of turned that, just kept it moving. But when you see a guy looking like he being an asshole, looking like he being difficult, essentially holding up a fight, because that's what it's looking like, a lot of people form their opinion based off that. For me, I'm talking about the fighter. I ain't talking about the person. I'm just talking about the boxer. Terence Crawford, the boxer, every single time he's been in the ring, he's put on. I've never seen a boring Terence Crawford fight. That's where I'm at with it, right? Now, I'm not saying he's perfect and none of that, but all that other stuff, that's not why I watch boxing. I don't watch boxing to see how they negotiate terms and none. I watch them to see who can fight. So this dude can fight, and I'm going to always look at it like that. You know what I mean? He could be an asshole, right? But he can fight. And at the end of the day, I respect it. Ryan beat him. That would be wild. Ryan beat him. It'd be super wild. Ryan beat him. I'm beating Ryan up next. Boxing hacker was good with it. Attacking a black fighter was new. Yeah, but wouldn't you like to see a black fighter beat his ass? Because I would. And I'm with Dub. I like the Tank fight. I like seeing Tank punch his kidney through his back. I like seeing that. I like it a lot. I do. I watched it recently. I like it. And his nose is bleeding. Tank punched the fight out of him, and his rib loose, everything. That was funny. I like it. But I would like it more if you get your mouth shut up by somebody that you keep talking about. Because we can't have both T.O. and Ryan disrespecting Crawford. Like, this same Ryan, didn't he disrespect Errol Spence? He don't got no respect for no fighters that's put on before him. He shitted on Sean Porter in there. Sean Porter called it straight. He's saying Errol Spence is get what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I want to see somebody else put hands on his ass. I do. I want to see Ryan Garcia get hands put on him because he's talking too much. A good ass whooping always humbles somebody. Tank beat his ass. He wanted to be friends. He wanted Tank number. Don't tell me Terence Crawford beat that ass. Bet you he won't go in another interview talking about black fighters again. Guarantee you. Tank damn near. Tank almost sent that man to meet him. And he still, after the joint, he wanted Tank number. Tank gave that boy a Baltimore Chinese restaurant number, yo. he called the Chinese store in Baltimore. Tank gave him a fake number, bro. See what I'm saying? That was an instant humbling situation. He was talking all this shit. Gervonta's dumb. He's dumb. Remember, he was talking crazy. Tank punched that rib halfway out his back, had his kidneys slap boxing each other with that punch. And what did he do? He calmed his ass down. Troy was good with it. Never. Fanon is my guy, man. That's the OG, man. I'm not a debate type though, because I don't like to argue no more. I get mad for real, so I be trying to avoid arguing on here. Trying to get a payday. Yeah, no, his ass need to be sleep. Listen, Ryan get paid. He gonna get paid regardless. He gonna make money regardless. But at least if I get to see him fight somebody that can kick, and he cheated Devin. Come on, nah, bro. And he cheated Dev. Nah, bro. Y'all, I ain't forget about that. Terence Crawford, I'd love to see Terence Crawford kick his ass. I would, because he be talking crazy. Spence wasn't a good fighter. Crawford's not a good fighter. Who else? Who else did he say is not a good fighter? I forget. The list goes on and on. Tank wasn't that good. Like, this dude, nah, bro. He got to get his ass beat, man. He got to get his ass beat. He needed Shelton. That's why he need his ass beat, bro. He need his ass handed to him. Here, Bone Thugs chanting more murder. Cal, you a fool, dude. You a fool, man. You a fool. You a fool, bro. He said, Dad, if Ryan cheated him, that's his work. Yeah, man. I get it, but I don't think we're gonna see them back in there. Yeah, people just be mad Ryan ain't put in no work in that, but he need his ass beat because he talked too much. He didn't put no work in for Tank. We was cool watching that. He ain't put no damn work in. It ain't at this point, it's a popularity contest with Ryan. He ain't put no work in to get no Haney fight neither. He ain't put no work in to get nothing. But he running his jibs. And that's why I'm sorry. Maybe his work. I want to listen. I hear y'all. Y'all talk about money. That man gonna make money regardless. I want to see him get his ass beat and humbled. Like I said, Tank humbled him. He wanted to be friends. You don't hear him say nothing crazy too much more about Tank nowadays. Terence Crawford whooped that man ass. I guarantee you he stopped doing interviews speaking on him. Bet you. Beat it because you won't be able to say nothing. You'll say something. You can't say a guy not like that after he stopped you. Because I'm picking Terence Crawford to stop a Ryan Garcia. And what I'm saying is, if Turkey and Oscar De La Hoya is working together, he said he just hung up the phone. If Crawford is sitting on the sideline telling Turk, hey, he called him Turk. Hey, Turk, tell Canelo we going for Canelo next. Sound like y'all in business with people that could facilitate this fight. Yeah, I want to see it just so he can get his ass beat. You get what I'm saying? I want to see Ryan get his ass whooped bad. Now, Fanon is my guy, man. I'm always listening to the OG, man. Salute to Fanon. It's my guy. I would never try to debate him. It's a couple people I wouldn't do it. Some people I might try him, but I wouldn't try OG. Bud is not gonna let the silly shell. Nah, ain't gonna walk about the ring. Bud gonna kick his ass, bro. Shout out to Troy. Bud and Ryan ran a lot of delusional people away from boxing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know, Bud Crawford don't seem like the people person, but I always looked at it like this, right? I've been hearing this man be slighted through even before the Errol Spence thing. I just don't understand. I don't know if people looking at Terence Crawford, the fighter, or if they looking at him on some personal stuff. I don't go that far. I don't go personal. I'm just looking at the fighter. Like some shit that he do that, of course, I didn't agree with having to sit through and see, but that's not enough for me to downplay him and not say he not great. You get what I'm saying? The man is great, man. They're not going to be perfect, but I would love to see him put hands on, he called it, yeah. Tank wrong, bro. Tank gave him the number to them apartment complexes that he bought with nobody in it. Tank said, you want a number? I got you. I'm going to give you a number, all right? Tank gave him a convenience store number. Yeah, one of the poppy stores in Baltimore. He called, thought it was Tank. He couldn't get Tank on the line. He was sick, man. Shout out to Boxing Hacker, man. Y'all smash the like button if y'all haven't, man. If Bud nor fighting Boots, I definitely better not see him fight Ryan. You know what, though? I mean, because we're going to talk about it. Y'all make sure to hit the like button, man. We're going to talk about it. As a fight fan, I feel like Boots will fight whoever. I don't think he'll duck anybody, right? Like if that contract's on the table, the money, right? I think it's a go for him, right? But I was having this conversation with my bro before, and he was talking about the Bud and Boots thing, and we start talking and we start thinking like, I was playing the clip recently. Bernie the boxer was talking about it. Remember? All right, let me ask y'all this: Who do y'all know? Dub, you still in here? Because he might know. Who was an IBF interim champion before Boots? Anybody y'all know? Y'all think of anybody that was a IBF interim champion? Like what? Why? My thing is what I'm getting to is you accepted that title. That takes you right out of contention to fight Terence Crawford. That removes you out of the rankings once you took that belt. I hear people giving, they saying, well, he thought Spence was gonna fight him. Not at 47. He couldn't have thought that. He couldn't have possibly thought that. So a lot of people say, or question how much, like not saying he won't fight Crawford, but when people say like he wants to fight him, like we still talk about that a lot. He He accepted a belt that took him directly out of the rankings where Crawford was at. So I don't know if, like, what I'm saying is it's not like you ducking, but I don't know if that's the plan. I hear him talking, but I don't know if that's something they really, really wanted to do. I don't know. That's just me though. I don't think he's scared. I don't think he ducking no smoke. I don't think he avoiding, but people be having plans. And when you make a move like that, when you accept the title that directly removes you out of the rankings to fight somebody out of one of the sanctioning bodies, you notice how that chatter picked up? The chatter picked up Bud and Boots. And I'm sitting here looking at the situation like, if you really, with the focal point was Bud Crawford, why did you lead the WBO rankings? Why did you accept the belt? Don't give me this bullshit that you thought Spence was going to fight you. He wasn't fighting nobody else at 47. Not even Crawford for that matter. So that you couldn't have thought that. You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know. I don't know if that was their plan. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to say he didn't want it, but I don't think it's the focal point. I think we, the fight fans, want it more than them. I do. I really do. I really do. Because I think they got plans, bro. And I don't think Crawford is one. Why I say that? Because he get offered opportunities at 54 and he didn't take them. I've been hearing about this for a while. He don't want to go to 54, so you can't possibly want to fight Crawford. Remember, they was just sitting here talking about Madrimov and Boots. He don't want to go up there. He don't want to go up to 54 right now. So you get what I'm saying? I love Boots, but I'm just giving y'all something to think about. Is the plan really Crawford when you accepting an interim belt that didn't mean shit just for you to get the belt upgraded to the full belt anyway? You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know if the plan is Crawford, bro. I really don't. And look, I definitely think that's a tough fight for either guy. It's just hard for me to pick against Crawford. He's a very intelligent guy in the ring. Boots is still operating heavily off his physicality to me. Respectfully. Like, you can see they got a common opponent, right? They both got a common opponent. Both of them beat the hell out of Alvarez and didn't lose a round. Look at the difference on how they ended the fight. Bud uses his brain more. The experience, he's a more cerebral thinker. You get what I'm saying? He uses set traps more. He uses brain more. Boots is still operating a lot off physicality to me. That's how he win his fights. He went in there and just beat up Alvarez. And it wasn't no traps being set. None of that. It was ass whooping commencing as soon as the bell rung. I'm on your ass. That approach might backfire against somebody that's as smart as Crawford. Respectfully, I could be wrong. It's a tough fight for either guy, but where I edge Crawford is experience and IQ. If you look, like I said, you look at the way they approach that fight, it's just much differently. You get what I'm saying? Boots took shots that he didn't have to take because of the way he chooses to fight in a very physical manner. But had he been setting traps and, you know, using more of his intelligence or IQ, he could have beat that guy a different way. I think he could have even stopped him a different way where he didn't have to just quit in his stool. Now, it's still a stoppage. He beat his ass. But again, it's their approach to a fight is what makes me lean towards Bud slightly. He's a smart guy, yo. You not going to just get in there, in my opinion, and try to press him out, and that's going to be that. I just don't think so. I think you gotta be able to match wits with that dude a little bit. And if you can't, if you just going to be all physical, I don't think that's going to win. And I'm not saying obviously Boots ain't smart. He don't think. I'm not saying that, but he beats ass. He doesn't have fill out rounds, right? He just get to it in there, and we love him for it. But I feel like that approach has to shift, or kind of, you got to tweak that a bit if you're going in there with somebody that's as smart as Crawford. I just don't think you'll be able to go in there and blast them out. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's a tough fight for Boots. People don't say it. It's a tough fight for both of them. Because on the flip end, Boots, to me, got the closest to what Terence Crawford is, right? It'd be almost like looking in a mirror to an extent. But I got to give Bud Crawford the edge, you know, IQ and intelligence, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised to see how the fight play out. I think it can go either way. But if I had to lean, I probably had to slightly lean towards Crawford because of that. You know what I'm saying? He don't make me. I don't think he's some old guy that don't belong or something like that. And just to think, if that fight was to happen, it would be at 54. Now Boots going up there at 54, somewhere where he really ain't want to be at. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I would think, man, you would move to 54 if you really want people to talk about this fight. Other than that, it's just a good conversation. He can't get Crawford from 47. Crawford ain't going back down. He got to go up. And it seemed like he don't want to do that because he's set on 47. Cash, what it do, my guy? Who's Ennis has a master jab. Didn't need it forever. That's the thing, though. I mean, even when you don't need it, you use certain things. You might didn't have to use it, like, because he did well without it. But I would like to see him, slow it down. That's what I'm saying. Terence Crawford, being the veteran that he is, he has that innate ability to slow a fight down. He can slow the pace of a fight down. Boots like to speed it up. So I would love to see them like go at each other. You know what I mean? Because one guy is a older vet, and like I say, he want to control pace, slow the fight down. Boots want to speed that. He want to speed it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good fight for either one, but very tough fight for both. But I just don't know if I can lean towards Boots. Just all the way yet. You know what I'm saying? He there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely could win it, but Terence Crawford ain't one of them guys that you just gonna get in there and do what you want with. You know what I mean? Big Supreme. Shout out to my guy. He said Boots at 8. I ain't mad at it. I don't know. I don't know who I would pick, but if I had to say who I lean towards a little bit of Crawford. And again, the reason for that, because I'm big on intelligence and IQ, right? I'm big on the mental aspect of boxing because they say the game is mostly mental, right? With Boots, people are thinking from a physical aspect. Yeah, he faster than Crawford. He bigger. He's stronger. You talking all physical shit. And although that is cool, I don't hear enough of the mental aspect being brought up. You get what I'm saying? The IQ and intelligence, trap setting from Crawford. Like, I don't know, man. You just can't ignore 41 fights. That's a lot of fights, man. There's a lot of experience, a lot of championship level fights. I don't know, man. Tough fight for both, for sure. Tough fight for both. Boots and Bam. Well, you said that earlier. What you mean by that? You said that before. I didn't know. I didn't catch what you were saying. Boots and Bam. The two guys I like for sure, though. Shout out to my guy, man. Who's gonna cap? Yeah, man. I'm always be real. Boots and Lubin. That's a great fight, Malachi. That's a great fight, bro. Boots and Lubin is a great fight. My thing is, I said it before. I think 47 is Boots for the taking, but I just feel like politics gonna stop him from getting them belts and being great down there. And I feel like he wasting a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm supporting him whatever he do. Boots is one of them guys. Oh, Bam on Boots undercard next fight. Appreciate you, Dub. That's what you was telling me. Okay. Appreciate that. Bet. That's a good look. That's good. Boots got a fight coming up. He just Tweety said it's almost time to get back into that mode or something like that. Got Boots 2 years ago. I had Bud. I get you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. For me, yeah, like, all right, let me say this. Let me just give you something to think about. I'm not trying to do a triangle theory. This is not an attempt to take away from anything that Boots is, right? Imagine Terence Crawford fighting Karen. How you think that fight will look? You get what I'm saying? You see how he knocked out Abanesian? Like I said, Boots just beat the hell out of him. Just beat him down. Terence Crawford broke him down. Stopped him. Like, flat laid him out. Because I believe he said traps, a more cerebral guy in there. You get what I'm saying? He gonna make you think in there. And that's why I say he patient. He got a patient approach. It's gonna go one. Like I said, it's a great matchup because you got one guy that's looking to slow the pace and control it. The other guy is looking to speed it up and control it. It's a great fight. Bud will stop Karen. I'm just saying. I'm just asking y'all. I'm just hypothetically speaking. If Bud was in the ring with Karen, I don't think it looked that way. And again, let me be very clear. Boots showed his inexperience in that fight with Karen. He didn't show to be a bad fighter. He just showed inexperience. He showed that he's still operating off that young boy energy. No disrespect to it, but it's that young. The same shit that makes him dangerous would probably not work against Bud Crawford. Think about it. You wanted to go in there and bulldoze and do. You wanted to beat Karen up, right? You just wanted to go take the fight. Shit didn't happen that way. You get what I'm trying to say? It's different. You got to know sometimes when to slow it down. Peace to the Queen Aisha. Appreciate you. It's always good to see you. How you feeling? I don't know, man. And that's just my thought. So look, I want to be very clear. This is 50, it's the 50-50 type fight. But I feel like I'm a big fan of guys that use their brains in there. I'm not saying Boots don't use his brain, but what I am saying is I see him operating more off what he does physically rather than relying on his mental. You get what I'm saying? And then you even hear from his father. His father was getting on his case. That shows inexperience. That's inexperience. That's why I think we'll get him right now. That's the tipping point. IQ and experience. The inexperience, he showed that in a couple fights with his approach, right? I just don't think, they're two totally different points, man. If he can't, I don't know, he had to knock Bud out for me. He had to knock him out. Bud ain't gonna run. Nah, he ain't gonna run. Hell no. No, I'm just saying, imagine Bud fighting Karen. I think it'll look different. I think it'll be a different fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a different fight. The Kello, my God, was good with it, bro. Yeah, Bud ain't do no running, man. Bud ain't gonna do no running. If y'all didn't hit the like button, smash the like button for me, man. We're gonna keep building. So look, like I said, man, Oscar threw out that idea 2025 Cinco de Mayo. Look, if he working with Turkey and Turkey is working with Crawford, why the hell not? I mean, shit, we already getting stuff we ain't supposed to see anyway, right? You know what I mean? If think about this and put this in perspective. You know why I'm cool with fighters fighting fighters? Because we seen Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua both fight Francis Ngannou. If that shit was cool, it's definitely cool to see Bud beat up Ryan Garcia when he in interviews talking crazy like that. Hey, Bud, smoke his ass, bro. Bud got them super gloves. Yo, man, Glovegate is crazy for Bud. Yo, Glovegate is crazy. Y'all crazy. Remember, Boots just offered Conway a fight, so they're looking at 147. I hear many people say Boots' IQ is off the charts. He just hasn't needed it yet. That's tough, though, because at what point do you decide to use it? I think he has IQ. I think he's a very intelligent, very smart fighter. But what I'm saying, his approach is not to approach the fight and be strategic. Think about it. Like he almost in a rush to get his work done. And I don't want to say it like that. Boots be beating your ass in there, man. So I don't know. Maybe that's just how I see it, though. Know what I mean? I think that's the difference. Boots is using more of his physicality to win fights. Bud is more balanced than his approach. I think that's because experience. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I give experience a lot of credit in this situation. And I don't think he's some old man that can't perform. So that's a back and forth fight. But I'm telling you now, he didn't knock Karen out, but we gonna think he just gonna knock Bud out because Bud ain't gonna run. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think that. Then I seen the way they handled the common opponent. Telling you, man. Telling you. Bud is a smart guy, man. Think about it. Look how convinced people was that Terence Crawford was gonna lose to Errol Spence. They were saying he too small. He was ducking. He really didn't want to fight. It's gonna be. I was hearing people say it's gonna be one of Errol Spence's easiest fights. I think people forget about that. And regardless, car crash, car accidents, and all, they still was saying that. Still was saying it's gonna be one of EJ's easiest fights. Now, I mean, at some point, I just think people don't like Bud, so it's easy to pick against him when you don't like him. Know what I'm saying? Just Canelo, so telegraph Bud will be able to deal with him easier. I think Bud is a better boxer than him. Me too. Majumov is a trickier boxer than Canelo. Bud just got to worry about his power. I think so too, Teach. I think if he could avoid the power, he wins. I think if he could avoid the kill shots, bro. I think if Bud Crawford could avoid the kill shots, I think he wins, bro. I think he beats Canelo, respectfully. It's a big if, though. You gotta avoid them kill shots. What about Delorme? Thomas Delorme for Boots? Man, he the same thing. That's a physical ass whooping. Like he beat him filthy, bro. But again, Terence Crawford fought him back in the day too. Mr. Empire, what it do, my guy? He fought Delorme. Delorme was I don't think he was undefeated when Bud got to him. I think he had a loss or two. I gotta look back and see, but I remember Bud fought him. Mr. Empire in the building. Boots stopped Delorme and one or two, didn't he? One or two. But that to me ain't, that's Delorme. You know what I'm saying? That's Delorme. Look at why are we talking that? Let's talk about the common opponent. They both fought Avanesian. I'm pretty sure Boots sparked him how Bud did. They'd be loving it. Nobody hates Boots' performance. He beat his ass, but he's operating more off of his physical. Like, he just getting in there and you giving him, he dogging you. Y'all know what I'm saying. He ain't sitting back, trying to pick shots, set shit up. He getting in there and beating your ass. Bud, like I said, they just had two different points. One like to accelerate pace, one like to slow it down and control it. You know what I'm saying? One like to accelerate it so he can beat your ass. You know what I mean? So I don't know. A lot of hurt feelings. Yeah, man. Y'all know I love all these dudes, man. I love all the boxers, man. Bud he's a thinking fighter. He's a thinking man's fighter. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's all. Not saying Boots is not. But I feel like because he's younger, he's still, he don't have quite the experience in terms of competition either. You get what I'm saying? So he's still operating off that I'm just bigger, faster, stronger. Like, I want to start seeing him approach, or at least get the feeling from my seat that he's approaching fights like, yo, I'm going to be smarter than this dude. Now, I ain't saying that's not what he's showing already, but I just want to see a more cerebral approach. I want to see you going through the gears and thinking rather than just getting in there, no fill out round, and just beating your guy ass. I don't have a problem with it. But again, if you talk about a thinker like Bud Crawford, I don't think that physical approach is going to work with him. I think you'll have to mix it up. You'll have to be very balanced in your approach. You're going to have to be able to match wits with this dude. I don't think you're going to just be able to go in there, oh, I'm strong, I'm big, I'm fast, I can switch. So could he. You know what I mean? If he want to, he can switch too. So he just don't do it as frequently as Bud, but I mean, as Boots, but he can do it. Remember, Nello cut the ring well, even though his footwork bad. He don't have bad footwork. He just got slow feet. It's like he's stuck in cement. He don't have bad feet. They just slow. They educated, but they just not that fast. Gave Boots a shot, saying high risk, low reward shouldn't be in the champion's mentality. I understand it. I just look at it like this. I think Boots missed that era of people, right? I think he missed the EJs and the Buds. I do. I always thought that. And even now, when you see it, they up at 54. If he don't want to go there, there's no way they can fight. You know what I mean? He can't force the issue. There's nothing he can do. They rate at the IQs of Tony versus Roy Jones. I don't know, man, but they got some extremely high IQs, both of those guys, man. Both of those guys. Matchroom is doing a 3-fight card on Wednesday after the AJ versus Dubois open workout, just like it did for the Crawford versus Majima workout. Shout out to my guy, the fax machine, man. That's an interesting question. How do you think they rated their IQs? I mean, Roy Jones was just that's exactly, now, again, that's a great question, right? Because look at Roy Jones, right? That dude was a freak athlete. Everybody said, like, just one of the most naturally talented athletes to lace him up. He was a freak in there. James Toney had more of a cerebral approach. He wasn't as athletically gifted as a Roy Jones. Shit, damn near nobody is, right? So, get what I'm saying? So I don't mean that Roy Jones didn't have IQ or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? But it's about utilizing it. I hate to hear that somebody has a certain skill but ain't using it. I hate to hear that. You know what I mean? Because at what point do you use it? You get what I'm saying? They're going to keep saying, ain't nobody making them use it. Ain't nobody making them use it. Shit, Boots needed IQ for Karen. Yes, he did. Cutting the ring off. And I ain't saying he had no IQ, but he was already stuck in his mode. Just trying to straight line. He wasn't cutting the ring off. He was chasing a knockout. That's how I know he still operates off the young boy energy. That's not a bad thing. That's not me dissing him. He just be going in there trying to beat your ass. And I think it's key and it's very important to realize or understand who you have in front of you, what fighters you need to be that way with, and what fighters would it benefit you to take the other approach, the more cerebral. All right, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Everything can't be 100 miles an hour is all I'm saying. You can't be on go all the time. You know what I'm saying? But going to want to be the A-side versus Canelo, he probably price himself. I don't think he will. I think you'll be a fool to do that. I think you'll be a fool. Canelo King. Nah, he your king, Frankenstein. He your king. He ain't the king. You can't be the king when you avoiding quality guys that deserve to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you said Rolly King. Yeah, you on your own with that. Come top rankers lining up at Nakatani versus anyway super fight, but Crawford can bypass tradition. I don't think that. I mean, I don't know if that fight gonna happen. I like to see it though. What? Oh, what you mean? Like you mean bypass tradition? Like not having to fight Boots? Ennis was trying to show out on Tank versus Hector on the card. Boots only has 2 main events. Again, big soldier, you what you describing is just inexperience. That's all. That's all. Crawford is an experienced beast. He ain't just some old guy that's experienced. He older, but he an experienced beast. He still got dog in him. He's still a top guy. Still a beast, man. Still a monster. Think Bud avoids Canelo shots easier than Madrimov. He probably do, bro. He probably do, Teach. That's why I say, man, I'm not against the fight. At this point, if you just gonna handpick him, then go Bud, go up there and get that money. And at least we know Bud gonna come in there and try to win. If he lose, oh well. I mean, fuck it. I still support him. See, Madrimov had Bud's head all swole. Imagine Canelo punching on that head. He had to be sharper for Canelo, bro. He just had to be sharper. I get you. I get you. He just had to be sharper. I mean, I seen Canelo getting touched up by guys before in fights. Shit, I seen Lara outbox Canelo and didn't get a decision. You know what I mean? Shout out to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Jusdu. You ain't never late, always on time. I've been looking for Canelo versus Monsters for years. Yeah, they just ain't gonna do it. Bud can beat Berlanga. I'll box him. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only way Berlanga would beat Bud if he stop him. You gotta stop him. Have to. You gotta stop him. Gotta stop him. And I don't trust that he'll do that. I don't know. Can he beat him? He can outbox him, but would he beat him? That's the question. Can he beat him? Yes. Would he beat him in the actual fight if it took place at 68 is a question, but I'm not picking Berlanga over Bud. I know we look at like he's smaller and all this. It's just hard to pick against that dude, man. Maybe the size would be too much. I don't know. Them weight classes is crazy, though, because we talking about, too. We had 54, 60, 68. Yeah, I don't know. I think he can outbox Buddy, though. Anyway, Big Supreme, get out of here, bro. Talking about anyway versus Zoo. You a fool. But, man, look, like I said, man, Oscar talking that, Ryan and he just trying to get his man the bag. But look, at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Like I said, I think Terence Crawford will stomp a hole in his ass. But let's hear what Canelo had to say about Terence Crawford calling him
tonight. Let's hear it. Terence Crawford was Turkey Alashikh at the other event across town. Put out an open challenge to you on the internet with Turkey Alashikh calling you out. What's your response to Terence Crawford's call out tonight?
No comment.
Short and quick. Short and sweet, man. And no comment. You know what I mean? So, look, clearly Canelo ain't trying to hear it. But, hey, man, he got to make something shake. Spence must have been a great fighter. That ain't got buffers. Better be looking entertaining. That's funny. I saw somewhere Berlanga was damn near 200. Yeah, Cal, I got you. Say no more. I got you covered.
Then after that, we can line up me and Joshua.
You want to move up to heavyweight already?
I go in like 205 solid.
205 might still be a little bit small.
It's too small.
We can beef you up to 225.
Nah, I'm gonna be fat as shit.
G? Oh, what the hell? Hold on, my bad, y'all. What the hell? What the hell was that? Where the? Oh, that's weird. My bad, y'all. So look, he ain't have no comment. He had no comment at all. I don't think we see that fight shit, but I wonder if Oscar and Turkey is working together, how much would they be interested in trying to make Bud fight a guy like Ryan that do nothing but talk shit? All he do is talk. He be talking crazy in these interviews. Bridgerweight versus heavyweight. My bad, y'all. Text message. Bridgerweight versus heavyweight. Canelo out ain't gonna be to sit down on his punches, but ain't gonna let him. Listen, I ain't against none of these fights, bro. I'm big on wanting to see guys fight dudes that want to fight them, if that makes sense. I don't want to see Canelo keep fighting guys that he picked, and then they say they want to fight him. Shit, I want to fight Canelo, right? But I really would rather see him fight guys that actually really want to beat him. You know what I mean? That really think they can beat him, really want a shot at what he got going on. That Berlanga saying he fighting AJ. Yeah. He was talking about the weight, Teach. That was for my boy Kyle Cooley. He said something about Berlanga. He said he be coming in 205, solid 205. And for this fight, they was reporting that he was 100, what they say, 190 some pounds. Oh, 193 for this fight or something like that. So he gained 25.4 pounds. See? And this is what got me thinking like Canelo needs to fight Benavidez. If you can fight this inexperienced big guy, you can fight this guy that want to fight you back. See what I'm saying? Instead of just handpicking your way to the bank. That's what he doing. He handpicking his way to the bank, y'all. And he making us pay for it. Ryan comes to quit also. Yeah, he quit against that's why I say he must have forgot that Tank punched his rib and he quit. He talking about Terence Crawford ain't like that. He shit on Errol Spence. Every fighter he talked crazy about. Shakur, he talked crazy about everybody that Sean Porter, everybody that's more accomplished and doing better than him. That's what we talk about. Canelo can fight who he wants. He just need to come up all them belts. That's what I said, Cal. Because you can't gatekeep the opportunity to make money and the opportunity to become a champion. You selfish as hell. And then you telling the fans, look, I fight with whoever I want. Like, come on, man. Come on, Nello. Don't do us like that. Benavidez is more dangerous. I think so, too. And he knows it. Benavidez is going to throw a lot more punches than Berlanga did. He's going to throw a lot more punches than Berlanga did. Bud should fight Boots. Boots got to take his ass to 54. You get me, Big Supreme? I'm with you. I ain't against that fight, but I don't call for it as much as people do, because when I see a fighter has an opportunity to move into the same exact weight class and even potentially fight the guy that he just fought and he don't want to do it, I don't feel comfortable keep saying, well, fight Boots and fight Bud or either way, right? When I see that you don't want to go to that weight class right now. I'm not saying you're scared of Bud, but you don't want that opportunity as much as we want it for you. You got other plans. And like I said, it's 47 seemed like where he still got his sights at. So it's tough, man. It's tough. All right, Georgia, salute. Ryan talking a whole lot now that he can't fight. I know, man. But like I said to Kello, man, maybe this talk could be talking right into a good old ass whooping. You dig me? Ryan Garcia versus Terence Crawford, Cinco de Mayo is huge. Go ahead and put him in there with Bud. Let Bud kick his ass. Let Bud kick his ass. Let Bud kick his ass. You know what I'm saying? Let Bud beat up on him. Know what I mean? He want to fight. He said, if you think I'm talking shit, see me in the ring. That's what he said. And like I said, what made me think that that's even a possibility, because if Turkey is in good, or Crawford's in good with Turkey working with Oscar Delahoya, Oscar promotes Crying Ryan. Shit, it seemed like an easy fight to put together for real. We get one of them unexpected fights that we ain't expect to see. Yeah, I don't like Bud. Y'all don't like no Bud, do y'all? Bud versus Benavidez, winner against Canelo. Shit, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. What if Ryan stop Bud? That'd be wild. Ryan stop Bud, we jumping. Nah, man, that'd be crazy. I give him all the credit in the world. Internet crashes if he do right immediately. Crawford ain't Devin. Nah, hell no. Crawford gonna he'd beat piss down Ryan Garcia leg for real. He ain't smart enough. Ryan don't have the experience, the IQ. He's not disciplined enough. It's too many boxes that he don't check. Bud Crawford to embarrass him. And I go on board for saying he probably lands, so he probably get a couple oohs and ahs out of the crowd, but he gets his ass beat at the end of the day. He can't beat nobody like Bud. He ain't seen nothing like that before. He ain't seen nothing like that. He'd get his ass smoked. He won't be coming in there being all super big. Yeah, he'd get beat up pretty bad. I think Bud do a number on him. Stop him too. Billy will stop the cherry picker. Who that? And Billy will get beat. You talking about Canelo, and Billy will get his wild ass beat by Canelo. He might pick him. You might get your wish. He might pick him, Billy, because he looking like fool right now. I'm telling you. Listen, I try to be patient with that dude, but nah. He definitely operate too much off physicality. You can't beat everybody like that. You get what I'm saying? He just get in there and go. He don't go. It's like 0 to 100, no in between. He don't go through he just go. Nobody like that that's that wild is reckless is beating Canelo. He too sharp of a puncher. He gonna pick him apart. He'll pick him Billy apart. I really do think that. Think he'll pick him apart. Probably won't fight him though, because he probably do look too dangerous, but I think he'd beat him. I don't think that dude, I'm gonna just call it straight up. I don't think he's skilled enough or smart enough to beat somebody like Canelo. And he got a lot of muscles. He load up on everything. That's gonna get you hurt against Canelo. That's gonna get you beat up. Derevyanchenko whooped on Billy, and Billy been looking a little shaky his last. He had a couple fights where he ain't. Who was the guy? Gungora damn near stopped in Billy, man. He had Billy hurt. Gungora did, bro. Canelo will finish him. I think that dude is too he overly aggressive. Somebody like Canelo, a veteran, was close to the 70 fights. He gonna use his aggression against him. And he gonna chop him up. That's how I really see it. I think he'd pick him apart, bro. I do. And Billy I don't even know, man. I don't see the improvements from fight to fight. He fight every fight the same way. I'm not knocking him either, y'all. I want y'all to know. He fight every fight the same, though. He just go in there and go. Oh, nah, bro. That shit ain't impressive like that to me. It's not. Like, he gets stopped by somebody at the top, yo. Ain't nobody going for that. You gotta have more of a game plan. I seen Gungora made him look bad. He had a couple fights. Derevyanchenko. Yeah, he just don't got enough defense. Nobody like that is beating Canelo. His offense is his defense. Nobody like that is beating Canelo to me. Want to see Crawford versus Charlo? Man, which Charlo? You talking about Mel Charlo, I hope, right? You talking about Mel? I'll watch that. I'll watch Charlo fight Mel. Mel Charlo fight Bud. And Billy versus Iglesias or Lester Martinez. Man, Iglesias might stop his ass, bro. Big Supreme. I'm not really, I like him, Billy. I like his pressure. I like the determination and all that stuff. But he passionate. His Tony reviews was good, bro. But I don't know. I'm not sold on his skill set. I'm not sold on the way he fight. He's a lot of openings, man, and overly aggressive. I don't like that. I don't like overly aggressive fighters. Billy has stopped everyone at 4. Of his last 5, mark my words, and Billy would stop him. He won every round against Sergey. He probably did, but he just he ain't beating nobody with that kind of experience. Canelo chopping Billy up, bro. Nah, you're not about to sell no Billy to me, man. He ain't beating no Canelo Alvarez. Hell no. He'll get his ass beat. You see how he struggled with I don't even want to say struggle, but he had a ton of issues with Gungora. Canelo would beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when he can't bully you, the fight looks totally different, bro. When he can't just bully you and overwhelm you, the fight looked totally different with Christian and Billy to me. It looked totally different. Billy struggled with one-arm Sergey. Telling you, bro, like, I don't even want to say that. He ain't beating no Canelo. He make too many mistakes. I love his offense. I love the aggression. I love the pressure. I love his willingness to engage and just be a dog. And I think he might mess around, put himself in a position that he get stopped, bro. Yeah, all them damn muscles, bro. He be in there, Mr. Olympia, and she got every muscle you need, but his ass be slowing down. All them damn muscles need oxygen. Big ass dude, and he fight hard as hell. He struggled. Look, I want to give him his credit. I'll give everybody everybody. And Billy is a dog. He's a beast, but he's too inexperienced, respectfully, in my opinion, to beat somebody like Canelo. And again, he operates all off physicality too. He's a very physical specimen. That shit ain't beating Canelo, man. You got to take your intellect. You got to be smart, man. He ain't showed me that he can figure some shit out. Like, I ain't seen him in that kind of fight where I'm like, he had to figure this shit out. No, he just go in there and blah, 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 just swing. He be going, man, look, I know I ain't tripping. Man, just for you, Tony, I'm going to go watch some more Christian and Billy to make sure I ain't tripping. But he is strong ox. He aggressive. He bring the fight. He a come forward guy, but he make too many mistakes. He make a lot of mistakes to me. In his fights, I don't like to use the word gassed all the time, but I'll say I definitely seen him slow down in fights. I definitely seen it. The Gungora fight was tough for him. He got rocked and everything in there, and that dude not even considered a puncher. Nah, man, Canelo might stop him, man. Canelo mess around, stop his ass just because he overly aggressive. His work rate dropped significantly down the back half of fights. Yes, it do. It do. I don't want to say gas, but work rate dropped for sure. Gassed it's tricky because it don't be gas necessarily, but fatigue settle in, work rate drop. He just ain't able to. The pace that he set is not the pace that he finished at, is what I'm saying. So again, he operates too much off of the physical to me. Not enough of a cerebral thinker in there to me. Like I said, man, we always think about it. All the fighters tell you how mental the game of boxing is. But here we are, when we talking about fights, we only talking about how strong somebody is, how hard they hit. What does Billy do better than Canelo? Nothing. He don't even hold his mouthpiece in his mouth better than Canelo. Like, he does nothing better than Canelo. He don't get dressed better than Canelo. Like, he don't do nothing better than Canelo to me. He got too many questions, man. Too many questions for Billy, man. Too many questions. Y'all make sure pugilist was good with it. Yeah, questionable stamina. He just, you know what? I'll go a step farther. I'll say, I don't think that is his gas tank is so questionable. The way he fights. And again, this is why I say that shit comes with experience or like over time. Like, you don't have to fight as hard. It sounds crazy, but you don't have to go from 0 to 100. You don't have to do that. Then by the time you get to the back half of the fight, you can't go as hard as you did because you done shot your load. That's what I'm talking about. Big soldier, he don't know how to pace himself. He don't pace himself. He just go balls to the wall. Like, that shit ain't gonna work. Canelo gonna beat his ass like that. Go to his back, man. Canelo throw crazy body shots, some good body shots, bro. He gonna slow his ass down. I think I'll say this. He ain't been stopping people as of late, so he probably won't stop him, Billy, but he'll beat him. He'll beat him for sure. He'll beat him for sure. He'll beat him up for sure. To me, he'll beat him comfortably. He don't stop him because he ain't been stopping people, and I think Billy's a big young guy. Like, Berlanga survived. He might not stop him, but he gonna beat him up. He gonna beat him up for sure. Yeah, he ain't a threat to him. I don't see it, but I like the conversation, though. I ain't knocking you, but I don't see it. I don't see it. He just, defensively, he got too many holes. He's overly aggressive, and he doesn't rely. What defense do he got? His offense is his defense. I feel like at the elite level, you got to have both established. You need a good offense. You need a good defense. One can't complement or compensate for the other, right? So with him, instead of being defensively sound, he just try to overwhelm you with activity. And that's where his defense is for him. No, you're not nobody like that is beating Canelo with that many defensive lapses and holes in their game. Hell no. I can't see it. No scenario where he beats Canelo. None. Shit, he wouldn't beat David Benavidez. He wouldn't beat David Morrell to me. I don't know about playing. He might catch my boy playing. But yeah, he won't beat. Yeah, I don't know. I think Billy is dangerous to anybody he can get in a ring with, but he just make too many mistakes. Make too many mistakes for me. Munguia versus Billy does sound logical. Munguia just fought Canelo. He definitely ain't fighting Billy. Billy versus McCumbee. Man, he'll knock McCumbee ass out. I ain't gonna lie. The last fight, so his punch output is more in the 12th than it is in his first. He doesn't slow. I gotta go look. I gotta go check that. I'm gonna take your word for it right now, but I gotta check that. And just because his work rate is high in the 12th, but it's a lot of other rounds inside that. I know for a fact I've seen this dude slow down in fights. I watch him. He don't keep the same pace. I don't think so. That dude, man, Gongora was chipping his ass because he tried to be Mr. Macho Man. He wanted to be a bully. Gongora almost stopped him. And he was gassed and he was tired as hell in that fight. He had to pull that out his ass. I don't know if you remember that fight. I don't know, man. The next in line for the winner of Skull. That sound about right, Dub. That sound about right. He said, click it. What's that? Yeah, man, y'all smash that like button. Let's get to 100. We should hit 100 likes with ease every day. And Billy doesn't even have a jab. He don't have enough. He's not technically or fundamentally sound enough for me. And he doesn't have enough versatility to his game. For me, respectfully, he's a dog, strong fighter, dedicated, he be in shape, all that stuff. But I believe you have to take intellect with you in the ring at the highest level. I'm not saying he's some mindless guy, some zombie, and just not smart. But all that just trying to physically blast your guys out of there. Like, I see him winning off of physicality. Like grit, heart. He got all that stuff, determination. But I'm not seeing him go in fights and seem like it's a matter of him outthinking his guy. No, he's being more physical than this guy. Obviously, throwing more shots. I don't know, man. I need to see more. I like him, Billy, but Canelo will ice him. Yeah, I like him, Billy, too. I do. He beat Skull. Yeah, I think he'll beat either one of them. probably the same way I'm mentioning, going to overpower them dudes and stop them. That's how he be trying to win all his fights. That's why I say he don't mix it up enough for me. He'll mix up he's not versatile enough for me, y'all. Not versatile enough for me. Not versatile enough. Too many holes defensively. I mean, low kid, mindless brawler to some degree, bro. Like sometimes he abandoned everything. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But let's keep rocking, man. We got a few more minutes, man. I'm gonna bring something else up. I see Creo said outwilling this guy. That's what I see. Like you outlasting and you get what I'm saying? Like, cause when he got hurt against Gongora and he was able to, gut it out. He fought back hard, man, and he pulled that one out his ass. I ain't gonna lie. Benavidez versus Canelo. I think that should happen because Canelo was talking about fighting Bevel if he wins against Better Beef at 175. I think that he low key hating on what Benavidez got going on. He trying to disrupt what Benavidez could potentially be doing. I think that shit is weak, but that's Canelo for you. I mean, Boots versus Bud, Bam versus Inoue. Hold on real quick, y'all. My bad, y'all. Somebody banging on my door, man. I'm about to lose my mind for a second. Anyway, beats Bam, in my opinion. Yeah, that's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. Now, you know what? I don't think it's a matter of Bam being green, though. I think he's very experienced. I think he fought a lot of quality fights. Quite a few, should I say. A nice amount of them. I don't think it's that, but all right, I'm saying this. Can he take his punching power? Because he's gonna get hit. Bam, get hit. Can he? If he could take Inoue punching power, then I can see him making something happen. But that's a big question. Like, can you handle Inoue's punching power? What the smaller guys seem like they have nothing for him. I mean, I know Luis Neri dropped him but that's not enough. That smaller dudes his size don't have nothing for him. That's why we asking him to go up to 126 now. That's why people talking about a fight with him and Tank. Because these smaller guys they not presenting enough of an issue to him. And he just beating these guys relative ease. He went 9 rounds with Sonny Edwards. Oh. Sonny a little scrappy though, Big Supreme. Sonny a little scrappy. Sonny's a little scrappy dude, bro. Sonny is a scrappy dude. He's a scrappy character. Get Bam Junto. They talking about Junto and Inoue, though. That's what people talking about. They talking about Junto and Inoue fighting. Junto and Inoue. That's who they talking about fighting. Bam's a bad man. Absolutely. That's because he challenged himself. That's because he take challenges that, seem like shit could go either way. But he's a talented dude, man. He's very talented. Anyway, stopped Sonny in 5 rounds. I don't know. It's tricky though, because I seen Inoue. What he went how many rounds with the dude Paul Butler? Paul Butler took Inoue late. So I don't really make a big deal out of how long the fight goes, because it ain't like Bam, some old knockout artist, right? And he still be getting stoppage. That dude just can flat out fight. You said Scrappy ain't one of them dudes. Nah, he's an entertaining dude. He cool to watch, but he ain't on that level. Nah, he can't screw with Inoue. I mean, or Bam. He ain't on that level to me. He never will be. Paul Butler ran and shelled up. Yeah, he survived. He survived and shelled up. But you get my point, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, and he ain't even half as good. Anyway, was showboating with Butler. Yeah, he was trying to get him to open up, bro. He couldn't figure it out. He was trying to get him to open up. He was trying everything. Hands behind the back, everything. Then he didn't engage, man. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all keep smashing that like button. We got something else we're gonna build on before we slide out of here. How you think Shushu gonna do it anyway? I think that fight is a ways away. Respectfully, I don't know if we'll end up seeing it, but Shushu need a lot. He need more experience, and then I have a better answer for you. Right now, it will be very premature. I think Shushu need a number of fights, and not just the number of fights. He need quality fights. He need proper tests, because anyway, it's gonna be everything and then some. So I like Shoot temperament. I seen him fight a couple times live. He can scrap, man. The kid just need more. He need more experience. He need more seasoning for sure before you get in there with somebody like anyway. You get what I'm saying? And he a little bigger. Even though he a little bigger, it's still that dude can fight and he can punch. But I can't wait. I hope we get to see him up there at 26 sooner than later. I know he got another fight coming up. Damn, already I think they got another fight lined up for him or something like that. But I think he's gonna take his time going to 26. Shoot versus Rafael Espinosa. Shit, I want to see Robisi rematch. Imagine anyway fighting him. Big Supreme, Rafael. Imagine him fighting him. He's on the same side of the street. Yeah, true. Sonny only lost to Bam because he tried to knock Bam out to impress Shields. Sonny wanted to go to deep after her saw that dump truck or waiting. Oh man, you a fool, bro. Nah, Bam was gonna get his Bam was gonna get his not Bam. Sonny was gonna get beat up regardless. He's just not a better fighter than Bam. He's scrappy though. I like him. He can fight. He's scrappy, but not a lot of power. He got his, and I like his energy. After he got beat up, he ain't tuck it. He's taking pictures, man, with his eye messed up and everything. I like this dude. I like this dude, Sonny. Anyway, versus Nick Ball. Raymond Ford would have beat him if he wasn't compromised at that weight. I think anyway, stop Nick Ball. If he power translate up to 26 with him, I think he'd stop that dude. Nick Ball, cool, but that little ass ball, butter ball, man, he'll get stopped, man. Little ass, I don't know what to call him. Little stuffy ass, little ass Nick Ball, he'll get, man. Anyway, probably punch his ass out the ring somewhere. For real. Yeah, man. They took that fight from Wayman Ford, man. But shout out to Caleb Plant, man, for showing another wrinkle to his game, beating up Trevor McCumbee, taking the fight to the puncher and stopping him. Much respect to him, man. The revenge tour is looking good, Caleb. I think him and Berlanga is a fight to potentially make next. If Berlanga want to keep operating around the top, shit, why not fight Caleb Plant? Got a little run-in. You had a little run-in with him. You was talking crazy. Y'all need to fight. And one more thing I'm gonna bring up before we get out of here. Y'all know I always like to lie. I gotta bring this up. Man. I seen Devin Haney. You know, he must have reposted. You know, he don't like no Ryan Garcia, but I seen him repost, took shots at my man John Jones. Man, they said Las Vegas is about to run out of coke. Devin Haney reposted that joint. Man, he tried to disrespect my man Jigga John Jones. Man.
Bless.
I'm blessed. Hey. I don't care. I'm still going to try to hit him with the left hook. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try and shit.
We blessed.
Highly favored.
They bother. Yeah, that's why he said that. All right, he's singing "Blessed and Highly Favored." Dev ain't going for that. Dev like what? They said like Vegas about to run out of coke, man. Listen, John Jones, he definitely liked the party. I ain't got no nothing for that, but he's definitely one of to me the best mixed martial artists I've ever watched. Arguably the best mixed martial artist of his time, ever. So I know, you're gonna get the jokes. He liked the party, man. He a wild boy, man. He liked the party. You know what I'm saying? He liked the party. You know what I'm saying? I don't quite party how you party, but he liked the party. You know what I'm saying? John liked the party. That's it. John Jones is probably the last person in the world you want to test in the streets. Oh, you ain't see him snatch the run down on the people when they were spray painting and wilding out. Man, John Jones snatched the spray paint cans out dudes' hands and everything. Sound like Dana White. I've been watching them. Hey, bro, I've been watching them. I've been Gertz. I've been seen. I've been watching a bunch of times where Dana White was just arguing with somebody about how John Jones is good. Canelo trying to fight Conor. I think if he the fact that he's thinking that's an exhibition. You might as well go do exhibitions in real time. Yeah, John Jones is no joke. He said, "Nah, I didn't see what you ain't see." What you ain't see, Al Booker? What you ain't see, bro? John Jones ran Ran after dude with a shotgun. Yeah. John Jones different, bro. John Jones on the Mount Rushmore, the greatest MMA fighters in my. Absolutely, he number one too. Ryan, John, or Oscar. Come on, man. Don't do my guy like that, Big Supreme. You know Oscar older. You know he been in the game for a long time, man. You know Oscar been in the game a lot longer than my boy. I mean, don't do my boy like that. Don't do my y'all just mad because he blessed out.
Highly favored. I'm left. Hey, I don't care. I'm still gonna try to hit him with the left hook. It's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna.
What the hell, man? John Jones and Ryan Garcia is a crazy link up, y'all. That's a crazy link up. They probably had fun right after the video went off. Oscar, Coke guy, you a fool. I say, hey, no, I ain't forget. So again, Aisha, that's why I want him to get his ass kicked. Because think about it. Tank beat him up. He started talking all this after Tank, right? But when he was talking crazy about Tank for years. When Tank punched his rib halfway out his back, he was out there trying to be friends. He wanted Tank phone number. Now he ain't saying nothing bad about Tank too much, right? So he been talking crazy about Crawford. He's shitting on Crawford. Come on, whether you like him or not, that's one of the most accomplished and best fighters we got. IVS, salute. He's been talking crazy about Sean Porter, Earl Spence. Like you name it, he trashing Devin Haney. He cheated Devin. I think he deserved one more good hiding from these ninjas that he said he don't like. I think I would love to see Crawford put hands on him for that reason. Simmer his ass down. Or Boots, I think Boots, he don't want that. He said him and Boots could run it, but he ain't stupid. He ain't stupid like that. That's why I said that. So I ain't forget. I'm right with you. Because L-Dub was saying that too. And it was like, man, he don't deserve it. And I get it. But he do deserve an ass whooping. And the way I see it, he going to make money anyway. So why not? And think about it. More times than not, the next time he fight, he going to get put in there with somebody that he probably can beat. So he going to make money. He going to beat somebody up, make money, and still be talking crazy. At least if he make money going in there with somebody like Crawford, it's going to be like that's the only thing he got to look forward to in the fight is the check. Because he going to get his ass beat. And then I guarantee you he'll simmer down on some of that talk. Kind of how he did with Tank. Tank beat him up. You kind of forced to give Tank his respect. You shut up a little bit and go about your business. That's what I want to see. Porter shouldn't have caught no straight. Porter ain't ducked nothing. Terence Crawford, you don't like him, one of the most accomplished fighters to date. My thing is, he's so like, you know, he's not accomplished as a fighter. So anytime he's speaking about, he shit on Shakur, Terence Crawford, Sean Porter, Earl Spence. What do they all have in common? These dudes are world champions, something that he'd never be. He probably would never be a world champion. So that's my thing. When I hear him talking about fighters, it's very distasteful, bro. Like Terence Crawford ain't like that. Earl Spence ain't like that. Sean Porter ain't like that. Like, yo, so who is like that? You not like that. And Tank showed you that. You get what I'm saying? And if you arguably ain't had the power pellets, you probably would have lost to Devin Haney. I can't respect it, man. Can't respect it. He could take Boots punches. Nah, hell no. Nah, Ryan get his ass beat. Tony, I would love to take your money for that. You think Ryan Garcia beat Boots? Boots will punch his ass out the ring. He won't take his punches. He won't, because it'd be too many of them. Do Ryan look like the kind of fighter that could take a beating? Think about how Tank stopped him. Tank don't even throw a lot of punches. Tank still stopped him. Boots will absolutely annihilate him because it'd be too much offense from too many angles. He won't be able to do nothing with Boots. That silly shell won't work. That Victorville shoulder roll, Victorville shell, that shit won't work. Boots will smash his ass out the ring somewhere, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Boots will beat the hell out of Ryan. He ain't equipped to deal with somebody like that. He ain't equipped to deal with nobody like that. That'd be a shellac, and Boots will punch a rib probably out his back for real. Dad fight is easy money. Yeah, he needed. Dad might want to get his get back. But he trolled John Jones and Ryan. He wasn't feeling that, man. But Dad might want to get his get back. I mean, check this out. They think he need to get his get back.
Until he steps up and says, I want to fight this motherfucker who beat my ass, was on Osterine. He ain't got that in him, bro. This is something you gotta have in you, man. And he ain't got it, bro. When Floyd fought Jose Luis Castillos, in the back of his mind, he was like, yo, this boy beat my ass. What did Floyd do? Immediate rematch. When Sugar Ray Leonard got his ass beat by Roberto Duran, what did he want to do? We got to run this back. Immediate rematch. When Cotto got the shit beat out of him by Margarito, dude was hitting him with plaster of Paris. Cotto's like, yo, I ain't never got hit like this. He said, no, we got to run that back.
He ain't go to court. He said, man, I got to get my get back.
We got to run that back. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have that in you, man. And Devin ain't got that. After he got his ass beat, his dad bought him a birthday cake. He's sitting up there in a hoodie with sunglasses on. Baby, that too goddamn much, man. Nah. It's like, nah, we running that back. We running that back, bruh. It's like, yo, because, and Bill is too proud to admit he lost because Bill didn't prepare him properly. The reason he don't want to fight Ryan is because he got embarrassed and he don't want it to happen again. He's scared. He's shook.
Shout out to Hey, yo, people be going nuts with they boxing takes. This shit be funny. Boxing is hilarious. Look, I played that, all jokes aside. I played that because he did hit on a lot of interesting points. Y'all think Haney need to run it back? Y'all think Haney need to go get his get back with Ryan on a clean his time at an actual weight class? Or should he just say, you know, nah, Haney does. Yeah, hell yeah, big soldier, he got a chin. He got a chin, he got heart, he got grit. You know what I mean? I don't know how much dog, but I know he kept getting up and he had no quit in him. So I respect him. I think that's a fight that he could win. That's man, he got a YouTube channel. Zell Brooks Media. I think I'm saying his name right. Zell Brooks Media teach. Zeb Brooks or something. He got a YouTube. He got a YouTube. And an IG too. Shout out to him. Haney cannot beat Ryan. Ryan will retire Haney. Haney can't take his punches. Yeah, especially if they fill with Osterine, Tony. They fill with Osterine. Of course he can't take him. Ryan, stop him faster this time. Nah, look, with no in-between fight, I think that's a bad matchup. But I think with a confidence builder fight in between, and then you go back at him and make him make the weight and all that shit, I think it's going to always be a risky fight because he has your number to a certain degree. Y'all familiar with each other. You are never going to be new to him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Zed Brooks, appreciate you, KB. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Much love. Zed Brooks, right. So shout out to him, man. Nanograms ain't filled with. Shut up, Cash. Shut up, man. Shut up. You know what I mean? Dad don't want that smoke. I hope at one point, though, in his career that he go get that rematch back. But I don't think it should be immediate. Cause I think it'll be it could be reminiscent of the first time they fought. He don't need that. Be upset Ryan beats him again. I want Ryan to fight someone who make him quit box. Aisha, that's why I was saying Terence Crawford to beat his ass. I know he ain't gonna get in there with boots, but he been talking about Crawford. And he said Crawford want to run it, tell him to see me in the ring. I'm like, and then you got Turkey sitting there with Crawford. You got Canelo. I mean, you got Oscar and Turkey. Cool. Ryan is Oscar's fighter. Seemed like an easy fight to facilitate because Turkey talking about we want the matches. Go ahead and make Terence Crawford and Ryan Garcia for the people one time. Go ahead and do it. So yeah, I would like to see that though. If Devin beats everybody, going back is nuts. Nobody believed in Rye. Devin Haney got a tough road back, but I believe he's gonna be successful. You know what I'm saying? I think if he gotta be smart with who he choose and how he come back. You know what I mean? Does that? Oh, that one. You talking about that one? Oh, man, he got a name. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Do I still got one of them videos? I probably don't though. I gotta look it up. Teach, I'm gonna get it to you. I know who you talking about. I know what you talking about. You talking about dude with the cartoon edited videos? It start with an M or something. It start with an M. I gotta go look it back up on Instagram. I know what you talking about. I got you. You know, like Bud and Spence. Ryan was partying, drinking, and smoking when he cooked Devin. Imagine Ryan taking Cam seriously, he'll kill Devin. Yeah, it'd be a tough. It'd be. I think styles make fights. That's a tough style matchup for him, but it's even tougher when you're not prepared properly. When you don't have the right game plan going into the fight. you're doing yourself a disservice. And he definitely did himself a disservice going into there talking about you went into the fight with a game plan that the fans wanted for you. That's never good. That's never good ever. So I think it's gonna always be a risky fight for him. But we'll see if he ever revisits that. I don't know if he will. I wouldn't recommend it right back and like a rematch running it back like that. But I think if you get a fight in first, then he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Everybody wanted Devin and KO Riley. I definitely want him to win. I was rooting for Dev. I mean, I'm still rooting for his get back. I just want to see who he fight when he come back. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Sub to the channel if y'all haven't. I got to play this. Let me play the raffle again. So make sure anybody that didn't see it, anybody that wants to join in and participate in the raffle, please do. Feel free. Shout out to my guy Big Dre. Crank it.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Gloves, bro. G Peasy, what's good, my bro? Creole. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the raffle. The last one we did was very successful. We had a great turnout, a lot of support. We appreciate it all. So we spent the block with another raffle. With a block special, 3 for $25. We got 3 different, 3 different prizes from the touchscreen iPad, the Kenichi Bear headphones, and a good old air fryer. I said air fryer. Who can't use an air fryer or iPad for $10, or better yet, a Kenichi Bear headphones? I think that's priced at almost $200 for $10. So I think it's a good deal. I think those are some good prizes, man. And good luck to everybody that participate and everybody that will participate. But let's keep going. Couple more minutes. I'm gonna be keeping it real. A lot of people, aka casuals first, seeing Devin was against Lara. They don't know his real talent. Yeah, they don't. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out, man. What else? I wanted to bring up one more thing, I think, before we got up out of here. T.O. Now I can't let the day go by without talking about T.O. I'm hearing some rumblings that T.O. might be having some issues over there with Top Rank because of his unwillingness to participate or take meaningful fights, bigger fights. Like I said, word just got back that T.O. not only said no to Brian Norman, he also said no to Devin Haney. And Turkey had that pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered for him. And now I'm hearing that, his promoter might be a little tired of him, not accepting these fights. So, yeah, he turned down the opportunity to fight Brian Norman at 147, even though he was 156 when he was training with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Turkey pretty much had a Devin Haney fight lined up for him, which is something that we wanted to see. You figure Devin Haney coming off that situation, he'll look like food to people, right? But nope. Teofimo just don't want to fight nobody of substance, but he talk a good game. But until I see him step up with somebody else outside of Josh Taylor, I'm going to be looking at him with the side eye because he keep turning down quality fights, and I hate it. And I remember watching the Kambosos fight and him talking about how he had what he say, his esophagus and air in his chest cavity, all this weird stuff, right? Remember when he let that bodybuilder punch him, y'all? Remember he let the bodybuilder punch him? I guarantee you that caused some problems for him. I bet you it did. Look at this clip. This is something that I came across, yo. Remember when he let that big dude punch him in his stomach? Then you go participate in a fight, wonder why you about to pass out. Look at this. Look at this dude.
All right, Tio, this video is from a few years ago. You and the Mount from Game of Thrones traded punches after a workout. Take a look.
No, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. How did this even happen, bro? Like you guys workout partners? Like, how you run into this man?
You see Michael Vick looking like,
nah,
what
you crazy as hell. You really let him hit you, bro? You crazy. I ain't exchanging punches with him. I gotta shake your hand for that.
See what it felt like when he hit you.
Right, yeah.
Oh man, no, I had to scream it out, man. I had to scream.
Yeah.
Now I was gonna take the knee.
Right.
It was bad because we did 4 shots before that. No. Yeah, we did 3 shots before this one. We did 25%, 50%, 75, and then 100%. And we were going off that power rate. So he was hitting me constant. I was like, in the last shot, I was like, it was at that moment you realize you messed up. It was at that moment.
Like, hold on.
As I see him cocking back, I was just like, oh shoot, this man's about to hit me hard. And I tightened up so hard, but I was scared. I was so scared.
Did the tighten up help a little bit?
No, yeah, it did. But
hey, you can take anybody's body shot after taking that.
Thankfully, I'm always in shape.
You hit him good too.
Yeah, the way he hit you, you hit him was totally different.
Well, because I know where to hit you.
Yeah.
And he didn't really understand that. He's just starting to box a little bit, but man, I was like, let me hit this liver real quick.
Tio almost passed out in there playing with that big goofy dude, man. What are you letting that big man punch you in your stomach like that, bro? There's no way I would have did that for free. Nah, we doing this for content? Nah, absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. Wonder why you was wrecked going into that Cambosis fight. Because you are playing with bodybuilders. Big Supreme, yo, get out, bro. Get out. Go home, bro. Log out. Raffle Everlast gloves signed by Victor Conte. Appreciate the support. You a fool, man. Nobody want that. Conte. They probably pay to send them joints back to his ass. I don't want no damn gloves from that cheetah.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
You see how Vic was looking? Vic was like, what are you doing? Like, he was looking like, you really gonna let him punch you? You ain't gonna get out of the way. That last one, he almost jumped out his skin with that. Tio was franchise and Devin was email champion. The fight has to happen for real. Yeah, in the words of Bishop from Juice, I think we should plan this another time. Hold on, I got you. I think I got you.
I think we should plan this another time. This nigga's scared.
That's what Tio's saying right now with all the big fights they offer him. He like, yo, I think we should plan this
another time. This nigga's scared.
That's Tio. Tio right there. Tio don't want nothing to do with those big guys, man, or the bigger fights. If Haney doesn't get a world-class trainer in his corner other than Bill, that Ryan Beaton is going to be the start of a whole lot of trouble. It could be potentially. He need to add to his camp. It won't hurt. It won't hurt. I hope he's been taking his time to consider that, to think about it, and really give it some thoughts. You know what I mean? Just give it some thoughts. You know it, bro. You know I'm the clip king. I gotta stay true to my name. I keep my brand section full. I got all types of stuff in here for when we need to play it. Like, I even got one for my Shakur haters, you know what I mean? Because I got tired of them coming through here just hating. So I found a little clip for the Shakur haters. So the next time somebody come in here hating on Core, on big homie Core, as we like to call him, I'm playing.
So in excitement, in theory, yes. But now Shakur is a 3-division world champion. Shakur is a pound-for-pound talent. Shakur is a unified champion. Shakur was a Ring Magazine champion. Come on, bro.
But
that's
you talking...
That's I'm saying that in my Bernie voice every time somebody come through here talking about he a journeyman. What that they were saying all type of weird stuff. I'm gonna just play the Bernie clip. I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna just cue the clip. Hey, Bern, handle my light work. Bernie did it for me. That Bern, I seen Bern saying, I said, tell him, Bernie, tell him. Come through here as soon as you come through here hating on the youngin', play the clip. You know what I'm saying? And real quick, before we get out of here, I gotta say this. I got to. I get it, yo. Some of y'all got like some crazy imaginations, Y'all got crazy imaginations, right? But don't allow your imagination to wander to the point where you're not using logic and reason. And I say that I'm going where I'm going with this one is, like, I get it, bro. We've seen people have questionable injuries and stuff like that in the past. We've seen it before, right? But man, I think I kind of got to draw the line here. Like, so you telling me this man is gonna fake his surgery and just keep wrapping he's gonna just conveniently wrap his right hand, I gotta go through with this. So y'all telling me, for the people that believe that this injury is fake, you're telling me you think he cared more about what the people was thinking? So which one is it? Because people was coming through here. No, Core said F the fans. So the same fans that he said F them, you think he worried about what they thinking about when he's about fighting Cordina? So you think Cordina is such a bad fight that he's going to miss out on potentially what could have been his highest payday? Because some people going to complain? How is that any different than what they've been doing? They've been complaining all his career. They've been complaining since De Los Santos. They're complaining about Artem. What's the difference? Why would he care about that? That's his job, to make money, like to fight. You get what I'm saying? He thinks Cordina is a good fighter. So you think he worried about the opinion of people as opposed to what he think? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. So again, I know some people got some creative ass imaginations, but you got to use logic with this, bro. You can't tell me you honestly think that a guy is going to risk missing out on his highest payday to sit on the sideline for an extended period of time, can't come back to around December and do nothing physical, and then go into the ring with a guy like Zepeda off an injury and a layoff, essentially, and missing your biggest bag? Why would that be logical? He don't got a family to feed? Like, what the hell? Like, dudes ain't playing hooky from fights just because a couple people online complaining. Like, yeah, man, those narratives got to chill. Those are the narratives that make boxing bad. Like, you think about it. You have no proof. The only thing you have to go off is your imagination and what you think. You just want to drum out, yeah, he just faked the injury. Man, miss me with that. Y'all questioning the end, talking about the punch wasn't thrown hard. Man, miss me with all of that. I'm using logic. A guy that loves boxing, a gym rat. For starters, if he get hurt, you think that's not out the realm of possibility when all he do is train and be in the gym anyway. But you telling me he'd rather miss out on what they was reporting to be a $5 million payday, and by y'all estimation, it would be an easy win. So you think he gonna sit this one out just because some people was complaining on YouTube and Twitter? And news flash. I got a news flash for people. Twitter and YouTube is not the real world. You see how people talk trash on Twitter? You see how they trash him on Twitter? When I was in Philly and he was sitting there with Eddie Hearn, man, you see how many pictures he was taking. People wouldn't even let him sit at his seat. So it's like the internet is not a real place. It's not a real accurate representation of what the people feel. Because again, some people stay off the internet because it's troll central. You see a lot of trolling up here. In real life, you can't fake that shit. When you see everybody running up, trying to get their pictures taken with them, asking questions, shaking his hand, dapping him up, trying to give hugs and all that, that shit totally different, bro. So miss me with all that. Use logic. The man boxes for a living. Nobody is missing out on no career high payday because people on YouTube and Twitter is complaining. I don't care how good you dress it up. That's bullshit. The man went through a whole surgery, and y'all gonna sit here and say on your YouTube channels that he faking it. Anybody that's doing that getting called out, that shit is weak, is weird, is bad for boxing. Unless you have definitive proof that was the case, I ain't trying to hear it. And what I'm gonna go a step farther. The last time this shit happened against De Los Santos, they said he wasn't injured. He was faking. He was good. The man literally showed people an MRI to get people to believe him. I'm done with the internet. The trolling, you dressing up these conspiracies and making it sound good to the people that's listening to you. That's bullshit, and it's bad for boxing. It's very irresponsible too. The man is hurt, period. End of story. Nobody wants to sit home and miss out on potentially a $5 million payday by y'all estimation over a guy that shouldn't even be in a ring with him. And like I said, He's a better fighter than who your favorite fighter just fought, but you just don't want to say it. He's a more proven fighter than who your favorite fighter just fought, but you don't want to say it. So it wasn't that bad of a fight. The circumstances to set up a 3-division world champion, a guy that's looked at as one of the best fighters, potentially a generational talent, you putting him in there with a guy coming off a knockout loss, you just giving people room to talk shit. But at the end of the day, that dude was a former champion, where your favorite fighter ain't fight a former champion in his last fight. He ain't fight a former champion in his last fight. You see what I'm saying? So again, we'll complain about a guy because he lost. So what makes it better? The fact that the guy he fought last was undefeated. He wasn't proven. He ain't deserved the fight. So let's keep the same energy. Well, nobody complaining when Frank got a shot, right? To be great, right? Well, you got Joe Cordina, who actually was a former champion. He got a shot to be great, but you know, it wasn't in the cards. Bro hurt his hand, and that's it. It is what it is. But I'm not for the conspiracies. I hear a lot of different people pushing that shit. Is weird to me. I don't know how you think a man would want to fake being hurt so he don't make money. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I don't want millions of dollars because I'm a sit out because people online, the backlash. That dude been dealing with nothing but backlash his whole career. People been running their mouth. Preferably it all started since he missed weight in his last fight at 130, they've been talking shit. Since he got to 135, they've been talking shit. So look, Core, do what you need to do for you and your career. Heal that hand. Make Eddie and Turkey deliver Zepeda head on a platter, scalp his ass, and keep being great. I'm not about to draw up no conspiracy and try to say a man's hand is hurt. You got to be a different type of person to just create some shit that don't exist, bro. Like that shit is fake. The man literally had surgery. We were like, nah, he's not injured. Nah, that's fake. It's fake. Yeah, he was worried about what I'm saying on my YouTube channel. He not watching your channel. He don't give a damn what you say. He about the money. He got a whole family to feed. So let's use logic and not clickbait the people into thinking that the man can't be injured. He spent his life. You heard it from Richardson Hitchens say, man, I be having to tell that dude to go do something with himself, man. You got money, go out, go have a good time. All you do is box. You don't think injuries could happen? You get what I'm saying? Like I done hurt myself at work. Like, you get what I'm saying? It ain't nearly as physical as what it is to be a boxer. So again, I'd rather lose logic than some imaginary drawn up perspective as to what's going on with him. That shit is bad for boxing. And unless you got definitive proof or you really know what's going on, I think it's very irresponsible and foolish to just assume that he's faking an injury. You got people saying he don't want to fight Tank. He don't want to fight this. He don't want to fight that. All y'all that's putting the responsibility of a Tank and Shakur fight happening on Shakur is foolish. That's sad, man. We ain't even any other time y'all acknowledge who the A side is, but for this fight, y'all like, yeah, everything he doing is wrong. What about the other guy ain't doing shit to try to fight him? Because that's not in their plans. And like I said, I've been told that much by some sources close to the situation, about as close as you're going to get. No offer there, but people still created that. Now that nobody's hanging on to the Tank sent the offer and he turned it down, that narrative died because you heard Leonard Ellaby talking to Eddie Hearn. If that ever happened, he would have said it to Eddie right then and there instead of saying that can't nobody F with Tank. Now that Leonard Ellaby, y'all man, killed that narrative, y'all move to the next narrative. Oh, Shakur's faking a hand injury. Everybody that's saying that because you just guessing it based on what you think on your channel or your Twitter account, y'all irresponsible, y'all bad for boxing, man. And that's just saying that. And I don't do personals, but that's weak. That's weak. That's what's wrong with boxing. Somebody get hurt. Oh, no, he ain't hurt. He quit. Where do you get your news from? He gonna just run around with his hand casted up, miss out on a whole big bag, and not. Who don't want to go into a big fight active? You don't want to go into a fight coming off an injury and missing out on a bag when all you do is box. That's how you make your money. Again, makes sense to me. Makes sense why a guy would fake an injury and miss out on potentially reported $5 million. For what? For some people at home? You can't be serious. I've been hearing people push that, and I can't listen. I tune that shit out. I can't listen. I don't do names, but y'all know who y'all are. Stop pushing. That shit is weak as hell for boxing. You don't like the young man, just say you don't like him. Just say you don't like him. You better off just saying you don't like him. But creating this narrative or this imaginary talking point that he faked the injury because you don't like the fight? He don't give a damn what you think. He don't care. He playing with house money. He fighting a guy that more than likely he gonna beat. Let's call it what it is. But don't make up some false narratives that he hurt himself. He fake injury. Yeah, you seen the punch. Yeah, that wasn't even enough to hurt himself. I was like, yo, these people are weird, man. People are weird. They don't know shit, man. So shout out to Core, man. It's unfortunate that you're not fighting in October. I just can't see no logical scenario where it makes sense to forfeit a fight and forfeit a bag because a couple people at home are complaining. YouTube and Twitter is not the real world. That's not the real world. If you let people on Twitter and YouTube tell it, everybody hate them. You would think everybody hate him. And I seen something totally different when I seen that young man out and about. They wouldn't stop coming up to him, talking to him. So I'm like, man, miss me with that shit. The man boxes for a living. That's how he eats. That's his primary source of income. I'm not in his pockets, but that's his job. That's something he chose to do since he was 5 or 6 years old. Don't tell me he gonna fake it just to get out of a fight because a couple people are complaining. And guarantee you, most, not all, most of the people complaining about the fight, most of them are going to be sitting their goofy asses right there watching it, complaining, talking about why he ain't knock him out yet. Sounding like a goddamn casual. Telling you, man, that ain't no way he's sitting up listening to what people saying and like, you know what? I got to get out this fight. Man, this is a bad fight. Yeah, pay-per-view, yeah, it's going to be bad, man. It ain't going to sell. You bugging. You bugging, man. That dude ain't stupid like that. Nobody forfeiting a fight. Nobody's faking injuries. Come on, man. Come on, man. Dude signing contracts. Ain't nobody faking no damn injury to get out no fight. People got to do better than that, man. Do better than that. Do better than that, man. That shit ain't it, man. That's a goofy ass talking point. Goofy shit. And after this, I usually don't be pressing guys, but I got to go holler at Core. I got to get Core back on here because it's a lot of shit I want to address. And this shit is for boxing, not just for him. This shit is for boxing. People are bad boxing fans. They don't like boxing or they feel personal about these fighters, so they'll push narratives that they know ain't true with no information from nowhere, but you're just going to wake up one day and say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, because I hate this fight. Yeah, he ain't injured. He got out of it because he know I hate this. He don't care what you think. Y'all just said he said F the fans. So you telling me he going to say F the fans now he care about what y'all think? Don't make sense, man. Use logic, bro. Nobody's turning down. That's money that he'll miss out on. Like you can't make up. There's nothing he's gonna do where he can make up for the amount of money that he's gonna miss out on October 12th for not fighting. So if you could use logic and make sense out of it, nobody's faking injuries for nothing. That shit is stupid. It don't make no sense. It's not smart, and it just stagnates your process. Who wants to go into a fight, which would be the biggest, the most, I guess, the biggest challenge to date in Williams Zepeda? You want to go into that fight off an injury being inactive? Who? Shit is stupid, man. Shit is stupid. So everybody that's pushing that fake injury, kill that narrative. That shit is bad for boxing, and you sound crazy when you do that with no information, nobody telling you nothing, no inside source. You just creating it out of your own because you drawed up this convenient excuse as to why he's getting out of fight. That's bullshit. Nobody's trying to get out of fights, bro. Yeah, he got to chill too. He need to chill too. I don't be caring about these dudes. These dudes talk too much, man. They need to chill these fake ass narratives, bro. They be bugging. Like I see it on Twitter. I be like, yo, you could tell who love boxing and who don't. I do this shit for boxing, not for core. This shit is for boxing. It's the same way people slighted Crawford. I do the same thing for any fighter that don't get they just due. They gonna get it over here. So shout out to big homie Core. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate we ain't about to see you October 12th. I would have been glued to the TV because I would have been watching. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? What's his name? Buddy, Joe Cordina. I would have been right there watching that joint. You know what I'm saying? So again, shout out to everybody. Appreciate all the support. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel if y'all haven't. Boxing is gonna continue to be great. Boxing to be better. We be better supporters of the sport and not just fans pushing narratives. That shit weak. That's why boxing is in the position it's in, because people get a little position of a following, or they get in position, they get a following, they get people to listen to them, then they start pushing bullshit narratives. I've seen some of the biggest channels doing it. I'm disappointed that's what y'all got y'all YouTube channels for, to push bullshit narratives and see how many people you could trick in the chat to believing that you know more than you do. Bullshit. I call bullshit on all y'all. Everybody that's saying that's a fake injury, prove that it's a fake injury. Prove it. This is the only sport where you could just make up your own facts. No other sport does this but boxing. And it's all coming from the people that's supposed to represent the sport on the highest level. You got fighters pushing bullshit, content creators pushing bullshit. It never stops, bro. It never stops. It never stops. Be a better supporter or advocate of the sport of boxing. Stop hating these young men personally. This shit is supposed to be entertaining. If you don't like a fighter, just say it. But to sit up on your channel and push a fake ass narrative talking about somebody faking an injury, that shit weak. I don't care who you are pushing. I don't care how many subscribers you got. That shit is lame. That's exactly what's wrong with boxing, man. Yeah, this was wrong with y'all asses too. Making up shit, people faking injuries to get out of making $5 million. What they reported, man. Hell no. Hell no. You think he wouldn't have won his career high payday to beat up Joe Cordina? But Cheddar, what's good with it, fam? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure, but I got to talk to him. He said going straight into the Zepeda fight. Yeah. And who wants to do that to Kello with an injury? You get what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Bud Cheddar, shout out to you. Some of them channel on YouTube just talk trash. Yeah, they trash the boxers over here. I tell all y'all got the right. If you see me just trashing a boxer, call me out on it. Tell me I thought you was just due. Anytime you see me trash, just unnecessarily trashing a fighter, making up my own facts. I don't do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, and I speak this kind of confidence because people, like a phone call away. People don't even get it. Ain't nobody sitting up here lying to everybody like nobody's sitting around a fake being hurt to not make money. It just don't make sense at all. I can see if you was like, you can still get the check and you did this, then I can see people saying that. But nah, when you don't fight, you don't get paid. Nothing is worth faking an injury to make that kind of money, bro. Nothing or nobody. That's stupid. That's a missed opportunity and a missed bag. You can't chase greatness when you're on the sideline. Y'all know that's his hashtag. And I just had to get my spill on that, man. People need to stop with the narratives, man. Stop that lying. Stop lying for clicks and views. That shit is bogus. Saying people making up tank opponents. That's how crazy boxing is. Get people making up tank opponents and then having to retract it just to make up another tank opponent. Just wait till the man announce who he's fighting. I'm saying this to the whole YouTube space. He was never fighting Tank Davis next. Shakur and Tank was never fighting next. I got word directly from the source that they never sent anything over. Ever. Never. So y'all could take that to the bank. I'm tired of people talking about that offer shit that never was there. Truth be told is they still got plans on fighting Lomachenko. Stop pushing false narratives to make your favorite fighter look good. Your favorite fighter is not a boogeyman. Your favorite fighter is everybody's biggest opportunity. Remember, they chose to box for a living. Ain't nobody scared to go in there and make no damn money. Y'all sound crazy. Nah, everybody ducking Tank. No, they not. Loma will be the first fighter to duck Tank. Nobody else. Shakur never got an offer, so stop making it up on y'all channels with y'all people pushing that bullshit. If I hear one more person say it, I'm blocking them from my channel. Don't even say it. Making shit up. Got straight from the source. Never. No offer, no none of that. And then you heard the guy on Cigar Talk. Y'all telling him to go to PBC. They don't even got a relationship with them. I said this. I was saying this up here. Y'all don't know if they had an offer for him. Then he gets up there and pretty much in his own words say it. No relationship is no offer. You don't even know if they want to sign him. Get what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn jumped on it. When Boots was free, Eddie Hearn jumped on it. Core got free, Eddie Hearn jumped on it. Everybody know when these dudes are free. They know what's going on. These boxing circles are small, bro. I'm disgusted with the false narratives and just the bad fucking, I don't know, content creators. Yeah, that's not content. When you making it up, it's not content. You lying. Just want you to know. I'm telling y'all, I will never come here to lie to y'all. My reason why I reach out to fighters, because I want to get the right information. You get what I'm saying? I want to get the right information so I can come back and tell y'all the truth, not a lie. Let me find out an offer been sent. He ducking, smoking, see, don't I say it on his channel. Favorite fighter or not, getting called out, but that shit is fake. It's smoke and mirrors, and y'all move faster than the business of boxing. Shakur told Cigar that Team Tanks reached out, but nothing came out of it. Y'all, that's saying nothing happened. That's it. That's it. That is it. That's it. That's all. But now I heard people saying, nah, man, what I think happened is, he he got sent the offer and he didn't like it, so he just told him to, you know. I'm like, what? No, he didn't send no offer, bro. He not. Nobody's scared to make money. That's what y'all saying. When y'all trying to build Tank as a boogeyman, y'all trying to say people are scared to make money. No, they not. Ryan Garcia wasn't scared. Hector Garcia wasn't scared. Rolly wasn't scared. And so many countless other victims. None of them dudes were scared to fight. But all the guys that actually can fight, or the couple guys that can fight and got a chance at winning, scared to make money. They don't want to fight. Where's the logic in that? Where's the logic in that? I will fight Tank right now. You think the people that can actually got a chance at doing something with him don't want to fight him? Shit is weird, bro. Shit is weird, man. Yo, they always disrespectful, yo. They always disrespectful, bro. But over here, y'all, for everybody that's still in the building, my job is to get y'all the right information. And I got pretty right next to the source. The only other source would have been the actual fighter. You know what I'm saying? I got word that shit never happened. You know, I don't know why people taking that shit and running with it. And y'all fuck up fights when y'all do that. Y'all creating offers that wasn't there. That shit is weird. Kevin King, what it do, my guy? Zoom verse. Peace to my Brody, man. Shout out to everybody. But I had to get my little rant. That's my little just do rant of the day. As content creators, as boxing supporters, let's do better. Let's not push bullshit energy, bro. Let's not push bullshit narratives. If I ever say anything and I'm wrong about it, I'll come back and correct myself, retract it the responsible way. My job is not to, make any fighter look good. That's their job. That's why they fight. That's their job to do that. My job is to get y'all the correct information. And how do I do that? Sometimes I reach right out to the source, bro. So, and let me say this. None of this has anything to do with Tank. Tank ain't ducking nobody or none of that shit. So people that's pushing that's weak as well. Let that fight happen. You hearing the coaches say all the time, the fight gonna happen. The fight gonna happen. The fight gonna happen. The fight gonna happen. You hear him saying it. Anywhere did the coach say, yo, he got sent the offer, he ducked it? But we all know Lomachenko didn't want to fight now, right? So why would it be a secret with Shakur? People gotta use logic, bro. That's because they didn't get there yet. They didn't offer him shit. They're not trying to fight him right now. The fighter, I'm gonna search high and low for this interview where he said I'll probably fight that dude last. And if that actually happens, then I'm gonna blame everybody for not listening to the fighter when he said that shit out his mouth. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my JBT family, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button on the way out. Another dope build in the books. Boxing is winning. Canelo, stand on business, fight Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Or give Caleb Plant a rematch. Caleb Plant should be looking to fight maybe an Edgar Berlanga and then rematch Canelo. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. Bud Crawford, I would love to see him get his Canelo bag if that's what he want. If not, beat Ryan Garcia up. He been talking way too much shit. Shout out to Devin Haney. He did some trolling. I want to see him back in the ring. Let's see who he bounced back with, man. Absolutely. Just hit me, Plat Boy. You already know. I got to give you my number, bro. We could mix the ace. All love. Aisha, peace to the queen. Always, man. Appreciate all y'all. Much love to y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button on the way out. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this good old Monday, too. And I got some errands to run. And y'all stay tuned. I think my good brother BVO is up at 8 o'clock. Damn, I didn't even mean to be here this long. 8 o'clock. And we got the Rise family at 9. Shout out to the Rise family. Shout out to my JBT fan. Shout out to everybody in the super chat. Much love to y'all. Peace to my guy Teach Creole. Much love, man. We up out of here. Peace, y'all.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the Rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the like live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word him up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
So in excitement, in theory, yes. But now Shakur is a 3-division world champion. Shakur is a pound-for-pound talent. Shakur is a unified champion. Shakur was a Ring Magazine champion. Come on, bro.
But
That's
you talk